Hello there, everyone. How's it going today? Welcome back. Queenie, already see you in the chat. Good to have you back. Hope everything's been going well for you. Good to see you at the start of the stream. Hi, as always, I'm AJ Starkiller. You can find me at anywhere better content creators are found at Jedi_Starkiller. It's been a heck of a day. Also, Darth Xerxes, how's it going? Good to see you as well. It's been a crazy big day today. Not only did we get a new episode of The Bad Batch, but we also got Star Wars officially on TikTok now. So how cool is that? So used to seeing you on my phone, and now you're on my TV. I'm everywhere, Steven. It's good to see you. Welcome to the chat. I know you just kind of followed yesterday, but good to have you in the chat as well. I apologize that you got to see this mug right here on TV, but hey, you never know. Yeah, it's a great turnout so far today. Like I said, this episode, what did people think of the Bad Batch episode this week? I'm not going to lie, the first half of that episode, if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it. Because I know it just came out today, but the first half of that episode was a little slow for me. I didn't quite know how I felt about it. I was like, oh, I wonder if this is going to be the first episode where I feel like it's filler. But the second half of that episode carried a lot of emotion. I'm loving the development that we're getting with Tech this year. I should be seeing D. Bradley Baker in about a month and a half or so at Planet Comic-Con. And I think while I'm there, I'm definitely going to talk to him about the progression that Tech has been having in this season and kind of his thoughts on some of that, if I get an opportunity to chat with him. No. I think he meant I'm on the TV. Like on his TV, I'm assuming. Bad Batch was fantastic. So many feels. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. Yes. That is, I believe, at least for the foreseeable future, will probably be the closest we get to a true neurodivergent, like an admitted neurodivergent character in Star Wars. Like, it's not something that they talk about a lot on shows. Especially even in a world like Star Wars. So I think that was really important, and I really hope that we get more as we go forward, and plus it's hard when we're talking about a galaxy far, far away to use terms like autistic, because, those words have me. I understand why they might shy away from it, but that's probably the closest we'll ever get. And I think it's amazing that we got that sort of representation today. Saw your Star Wars tournament video and did one of my own. Nice. Confirmed neurodivergent character. Yep, Tech is. We knew Tech was. Yes, absolutely. I totally agree. It is a perfect place to have a neurodivergent character in a show like The Bad Batch, where they're all, a little bit different in general. Now, I suppose one could argue that, it would be nice to see more confirmed neurodivergent characters in other places so that it doesn't feel like we're saying that being neurodivergent makes one a misfit. I can see where it could be read like that as well. So yeah, that's why we need more representation, more good, positive representation rather than just none at all. But yeah, so I loved that episode. This chat has been fun, but let's go ahead and get back into hunting the wild hunt. Okay, so hang out right here. I'm going to pop us right over here and let's get into some not blowing up. Because last time, see, there we are again, exactly where we left off last time. It's amazing how I haven't been playing anything in my quote-unquote off time, so I'm just exactly where I left off. All right. Oh, I don't really want to do either of those yet. What else we got here? What's wild at heart? Talk to the hunter named Neelan. Let's see. You cut your finger on cat claw? Oh, on your cat's claws. That had a different thing than what I was thinking in my head. She didn't scratch you. You accidentally cut yourself. Ow! Speaking of The Witcher, I meant to ask that if you've listened to any music from Joey Barry's band. I have not. Who may I ask is Joey Barry? Because that might also affect my desire to listen to more. Or Joey Beatty? Is that the actor who... Like, is that one of the actors, or is that someone who did the music? Please tell me. Oh, this guy's looking for the... I'm afraid of that quest because I'm pretty sure... Let's just... You know what? Let's go meet the Bloody Baron. Because we're going to have to meet him... Well, we'll have to meet him and do the witches eventually. So we'll start with the Baron. Roach, where you at, buddy? Roach. There you go. Okay, see, I thought it was Jaskier, but I didn't want to just guess. But no, I have not. I didn't know he had a band. That's pretty cool. What kind of music do they play? Because I'm definitely interested. He has a great voice. I loved Burn Butcher Burn. One of my favorite edits, I might have to repost it on TikTok, but it got a sensitive content warning last time, and that's why I think it didn't get any play. One of my favorite, what's in the road up here, edits I did was Burn Butcher Burn to Anakin burning on the slopes of Mustafar. I felt like that was a fitting use of that. Is it Jaskier? I've always said Jaskier, but I'm anglicizing it in general. Okay. Hey, put the damn torch away. How many times are we gonna forget that the torch gets us into trouble? Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay, Carol, put your big boy pants on real quick. Let's deal with some wolves, okay? Let's stop pretending. God, there's such a pack of them. I mean, as wolves tend to do, but damn. You're the problem child, aren't you? Oh. That was rude. Golly. Whew. That was not the nicest little fight there.
Come on.
Okay, his band... Sorry, I got distracted by a bunch of wolves for a second. His band is called The Amazing Devil, and they're your #1 favorite band. Wow, that's high praise. I'll definitely have to check them out, because that sounds really cool. Joey and his co-singer Madeline are amazing. That's cool. Why are you such a bad dog? Fuck. Ah, we're going the wrong way. Roach. What the hell, man? You do not follow the path well. I hate that Roach will just, like, follow a path. But, oh god, I don't want to fight whatever the fuck that is. Oh my god, oh god. Oh god. What the hell is this? What in the... Nope. I'm good. Run away. Nope, 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 nope. Roach, magically vanish. Oh god. I feel bad I abandoned Roach. But watch this. He's fine. Magic teleporting horse. Stabs me in the chest. Rude. Muse is your #1 band. Nice. According to Spotify, I was in the top 1% of their listeners. I was in the top 1% of Ninja Sex Party's listeners. So, to each their own. Followed closely by Echo and the Bunnymen. Echo and the Bunnymen? I've never heard of them. That's a real band? Echo and the Bunnymen. It sounds like all I'm seeing right now is Echo from the Bad Batch. Like, that's kind of funny. But, yeah, what... I'm assuming that they must be... Are they in the same genre as Muse? To be your #2 band? Okay, Roach. Oh god, Roach! What the hell, man? Why do you keep doing this? Roach is just like, hey buddy, I know you like to fight things, so how about I just constantly drop you in the middle of a bunch of fucking monsters? Why would you not target the one that's right in front of you? Roach, I'm so mad at you right now. Okay, get you in my sights. There we go. Whoop. I like this drowner. Another. Fuck. Please don't do that. Thank you. Okay, can you not run me into more shit next time, Roach? That would be much appreciated. Roach is like legitimately trying to get me murked. He just like keeps running me into nests of bad things. Like, it's time to get a new Roach. Let's check them out. They're sort of a goth pop, dark wave band. Listen to Nocturnal Me, Lips Like Sugar, Seven Seas, and The Killing Moon. And no, they're nothing like Muse. Okay. I'm not familiar with any of those words. Oh my god, Roach. So, one of the last games I played in my free time was replaying Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And in that, if you hold A, the horse will follow the path toward where you're going. Not Roach. Roach will follow whatever path gets me to being killed. Okay, we're gonna step off the horse for a damn second. What is that? By order of the commander of the Nilfgaardian Army Group Center Camp, the residents of Claywich and Orton are hereby ordered to report to Wastrel Manor to perform labor for the Empire. Lists of designated residents and their assigned days of service have been given to the aldermen. Those caught evading their duties shall be flogged. Some people might evade their duties on purpose. Why is there a lady crying? And where is Roach going? This damn horse, I swear to all the gods. I can't with this horse, man. Apparently today is World Hippo Day. Huh. Did you know that there is a Magic the Gathering card that is a split card called Mouth to Feed? And so technically there is a card in Magic the Gathering called Mouth, and all it does is make a hippo token. I hate it with every fiber of my being. I don't know why. I like hippos. I like hippos a lot. But I hate that there's a Magic the Gathering card named Mouth that makes a hippo. You'll be happy to hear I do not have a headache tonight. I am very happy to hear that you do not have a headache. Roach really said laters, loser. I'm sick of that damn horse. I'm literally just going on foot because I'm like, nah, I got this. I'm good, Roach. Thanks, buddy. I'm Roach whenever my parents call me to do anything. No, I'm good. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. I love that song. Now it's going to be back in my head again. Hippopotamus. I like swimming, but I'm dangerous. If you get too close to me, I might just bite your feet. Stupid. That song's so stupid. Oh, I love Oscar Isaac for that. Now that's legitimately going to be in my head. Also, why do you never see hippos in fantasy stories very often? I mean, D&D, like Spelljammer had the, whatchamacallit, the GIF. But like, hey, whoa! Why are you trying to kill me, man? I don't even fucking know who you are! Alright, I'm setting your ass on fire. Nope. Apparently not. Alright.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Alright. Fuck you and your shield, you jackass. Ah! Reload your crossbow, you son of a bitch. Hey. You dropped this. Do you want it back? Oh, I suppose he can't hear me. I'm roaching the way she just randomly ends up on roofs. Like, how did I get here? It's like the ending of it's like the Hangover. Just every day with Roach. Just wash him out and you should theoretically be fine. Oh, you're asking about how does one get cat scratch fever? Oh, okay. Yeah, you do have to have, like, yeah. Wash them out and you'll be fine. One scratch you immediately washed out, you won't get sick, no. As far as I know, it is a bacterial infection that comes from multiple wounds that are not cleaned.
Gotta find another. Ought to look among the villagers.
What a dickhead.
One brave enough to help me.
Fuck. Alright, who wants to, like, help the guy who just beheaded one of the king's guards? Or the baron's guards?
How about that? Takes a tired old man not to panic and run when I appear.
What's up, man? I like that. Takes a tired old man.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Other villagers all scurried off soon as they saw me. You didn't.
Oh, I'm too old to scurry. Besides,
I'm this guy.
what did you do to
I'm
me?
too old to
Kill me?
scurry.
Go ahead. I've not long to live.
I like this guy. Go ahead, kill me. It's fine.
Brittle.
5 cats, 4 now, technically. Aw. That sounds like you lost a cat,
Not too
maybe?
long.
Since I was born. Reckon that'll be more than 70 winters.
Step-grandma got scratched by a bobcat and ended up getting an infection. They had to dig past the bone. Yikes. But that's also from a feral bobcat. But, ow.
If you were to make an humble offering, call it
Yeesh.
to this humble man.
An humble offering to this humble man. Fine.
Fine. Don't really feel like arguing with the guards.
Years back when the old lord still
Oh,
ruled
I'm
the
sorry. He was 17.
blacksmith
Wowzers.
missing. Whole village looked for him. No luck.
That's a
Finally found the poor
well-lived cat.
he drowned.
Oh, then your sister got a kitchen and took it to college, so it went from 4 to 5 to 4 to 5 back to 4.
Found the boy's cat near the
1,
castle well.
you're like a dream come true. 2, just wanna be with you. 3, don't want to get a copyright violation. We accidentally showed titties last time. We're not looking to get in trouble again.
Wait till you find an entrance.
Which I didn't get in trouble, but I suppose I could.
Shrine. Where is
3PO
this?
was great. Your
Track
first
that
pet was
leads
named
through the
3PO.
village. Follow it to the
Aw.
bridge. Turn right past that. Then
Cat
go
was
on
about as old as I
straight this
was.
place,
Yeah,
keep
that
up to the
cat's
front,
had seen some shit, shall we
right
say.
again.
Synced.
Then follow that path up a hill. Shrine
I should be listening to this
Right
dude's
past the bridge,
directions.
Then right again. I'll find it. Thanks.
I hope you marked it on the map, because I won't. I got caught up singing Brian McKnight. My bad, yo.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Do. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. No, I went the right. I'm going the right way. I'd call my horse, but he's a dick. My horse is suspended right now. He's getting drunk at a bar somewhere, hanging out with all the female horses. Good for him. Honestly, good for him. I have 3 cats and a white Siamese Maine Coon mix named Layla, a fat ass named Daphne, and my cat is named Chara after the Undertale character. Also, I appreciate the very specific Siamese Maine Coon mix and the second scientific name of fat ass. 3PO was a... Oh, it's telling me to keep going. No, okay, I knew what I was doing. A feral kitten found by your grandmother bullying an adult cat out of her food. It was 25 pounds. Woo! That's a hell of a cat. Char and Daphne, I had another cat named Ariel. I'm just reading the saga of cats. That's a lot of cats. I had one cat growing up. Its name was Herman. And she was named Herman because we didn't know she was a boy or a girl and not a boy
6 summers.
until later. And okay, find the cave that leads to the crow's perch. Oh shit. I should have been paying attention.
Ostap, 6 summers.
But in order to make her name more feminine, my grandmother decided to change the spelling of her name to Herrmann, which in her opinion was a feminine spelling of the name Herman. She has a fat ass. We have no idea what to call her, so we call her Jabba. We started calling her Jabba. That's funny. Something tells me this is not the right way. We're looking for a cave. Frankie, who was my neighbor's cat, broke into my house twice. Eventually the neighbor stopped trying to get him back. That's pretty funny. Okay, we're looking for a cave. A cave. My kingdom for a cave. I'm assuming the cave isn't this way. The cave's got to be this way, right? We'll find it. Maybe it's up. Maybe it's up a little bit. You cannot do that now. Don't tell me I can't do things. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. Apparently I can fucking do some sick... Aha, I was right.
Seems I'm in for a swim.
Man, I was just over here, Geralt. What the hell? I was just over here. Neighbor had little kids. Youngest in the house was like 10. Frankie's a 20-ish pound black cat. Man, those are some big cats. Oh. Oh, not a water hag when I can't see like the last time. There you go. Stay there for a second. Ow, you bitch. You hag. His eyes used to pointing different directions? What? Imagine, like, that's what I'm going to use as, like, proof when people are like, you know, being fat is terrible for you. Be like, well, I have a friend who had a cat whose eyes were all screwed up until it got fat, and then its eyes were normal. So maybe being fat isn't all bad. It wasn't bad for him. Okay, can we... Why are we not getting through here? There must be something down there that I just couldn't see. Whoop. I love her and she loves me. Aww. Well, that's sweet. No, I bet that's not it. So... Hello? At least I see treasure. Treasure. That is what you are. Okay. Ascend. What am I missing? I'm missing something. And not just that. Ooh, I saw a superior saddle. I'm not gonna make a pony joke about a saddle, but I want to. My dad is catnip given human form. If there's a cat near him, it will find him. I love dogs. Dogs are my bag. The cat whisperer. That's cool though. I mean, like, animals make you nervous, but you prefer. I love them, but I prefer looking to touching. I understand that. Like, I get it. Maybe if I just go through right here. No. Rude. Okay. Why can I not get through here? Probably because I still can't see anything under this damn water. Like, is that a wall? Yeah, that's a wall. So what am I missing? Besides being stupid. I swear I can't see anything.
Light. I must be close.
What do you mean, light, you must be close? It's not letting you out? I swear to goodness. Like, if you're close, why the hell won't you let me, like, through here? Whoa. Okay. Dogs scare you? Aww. I understand that. It took me a while to get more comfortable with dogs, because I actually had a similar experience when I was a kid with a dog attack. Okay, it's telling me where to go, I think. Maybe. What's it telling me? It's telling me to climb up through the old well? What? The hell are you talking about? Climb up through the old well? I don't see the old well. I don't see anything right now. What the hell is happening? Like, what in the fuck is, like... Hang on, we're gonna adjust some settings again because I still can't fucking see anything in the dark. Maybe it's my computer. Hang on. Because that's turned, like, all the way up, and I still can't see anything. And I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, use the fucking torch. See, I'm all gun shy about using the torch. Because the last time I used the torch, it got me killed. But now, I think I saw something. What did I see? Oh, whoop. It'd help if I actually used the jump button, maybe? No? I love that everybody's just watching me be a fucking idiot trying to get to whatever that is. And, like, why it won't let me up there. Anything over there? It's like the reluctant parental figure in every TV show. Except for animals. She acts like she doesn't like animals, but there are 15 cats. I understand that. Oh, no, please talk about animals. I love animals. I'm just trying to figure out how to get... Oh my god, how to see anything in the dark. And how to get up here. Oh my god. Because I swear to god, I'm like... I'm missing something. But I can't see anything down there. This won't let me through over here. So I have to be... It has to be this whole... climb up here thing where it says climb, but when I climb, there's nothing to climb. No, I was trying not to jump in the water, thank you. No, it doesn't let me out. What in the mother... This is gonna irritate the hell out of me. Like, I think that's what I'm supposed to maybe climb up, but it's not letting me. And like, yeah, see, it does say above. Maybe, hold on. Because nothing's letting me climb, so like, what the fuck am I supposed to be climbing? I thought I got there. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go down this far. Maybe there's something elsewhere. Maybe it's on the other side of that fucking gap that it won't let me cross. Let's try this one more time. 'Cause like, yeah, light. Okay, then let me through one of these little gaps. Like, none of these gaps. Can't get through any of these gaps. See, I'm even like, why can't I get through right here? Like, what the fuck am I missing? Thinking about befriending a crow. You want to make friends with a murder of crows? This is fucking stupid. What in the actual fuck could I be missing? Because it's not letting me through any of these. So it's not over there. It's pointing to right here. All right. We try knocking some shit down. Okay. I gotta be missing something. And it's gonna be something easy that's gonna make me feel really fucking stupid. But like, what the hell is it? Son of a bitch. If this was it, I swear to God, I don't even know how I got over here. I literally don't even know what I just found. But I found it. I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. I don't even know how I found that. Well, animals. I like animals too. Well, we found the Bloody Baron's building castle thing. What did I miss about? I'm doing great.
Emphysema. Now those were balls.
Ah, now those were balls. Oh, wrong balls. My bad. So I love, since we were talking about Game of Thrones the other day, I love how the Bloody Baron reminds me so much of Robert Baratheon. Just like, this is exactly what I imagine Robert to look like. Like, I love Mark Addy, but give Mark Addy that height.
A defender of the downtrodden. Greetings.
News gets around quick.
That it does. When I learned you'd slaughtered my men, I thought to have you captured and hanged. Or at least flogged.
But then I thought one tough cocker, if he bested that lot of
One tough cocker.
man like him could prove full.
Useful for what?
Useful.
You called me a cocker. What does that mean?
Their spirit. We'll work.
Why don't you like Robert?
I can see that already. This way. One thing. You do well to behave this time. Remember, I've still to decide what to do with you. Which I shall do after we've spoken.
I'd say I'm not afraid of the Bloody Baron, but like, that's a big man. And you don't get a nickname like the Bloody Baron without reason. What man kills a girl's wolf just to appease a woman he doesn't even like? Robert, apparently. A wolf who wasn't even the wolf who bit Joffrey. I mean, that's why you don't like Robert? Like, on the scale of fucked up things in Game of Thrones, you know what? I'm glad to have a drink.
Why not?
Eh.
A man after my own heart.
I also love that that's like the least awful thing that Robert Baratheon ever did.
To drink to these days.
Himself and his company.
Good enough.
Good enough.
To the matter at hand.
I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at murder. You can excuse racism?
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
Blob tits.
Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
Something stupid like fainting at the sight of blood. Did you know Attila the Hun supposedly, allegedly, died of a nosebleed? So you could call him the Bloody Baron. How do you like it here in Velen? Oh, it's a wonderful place.
Lovely place. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Fuck.
Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
Get to the
Get
point.
to the point already.
Ciri, that's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp.
Dun dun dun. No, I really like animals too. I do. I really like animals. I'm really passionate about dogs. I've very much thought about going into dog training as a career. I'm very passionate about dogs. I've helped with rescues and stuff. You know, what was it, last year I had 12 dogs in the house with, 7 puppies and everything else, like when we had the rescue dogs. So like your passion, as Queenie says, your passion is admirable, and I do love animals. I also love when we get to play as Ciri, because Ciri plays really cool. Also, like, look at that outfit, like that turquoise belt and stuff. Like, she's killing it. That's a great outfit. Other than, why is she running around in heels? But, like, go her. The King of Wolves. Whoop! Ow. Ta-da! People call cows cute. You just live with them and you'll change your mind. Yeah, it was a lot of dogs. I don't like cows though. I've been run over by a sheep. Not their biggest fan. I can see why you might not be. That's bad for business.
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes, I am lost.
Yes, though also just a little.
Does that mean
How does one get run over by a
Not
sheep?
quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
what happened to you?
This? It's nothing. Why don't you tell me where you live?
In Lindenvale. They'd see to your wounds there.
How'd you get here though?
How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail.
You have main character energy and you told them
and
they
I
can
catch
have it.
And I lost my way.
I get that. Everyone wants to be the main character until they are. Then they'd rather have the less burdens of an NPC.
Do you know?
Because we had an app to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked. But father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway.
Aww.
Sending me down the trail of treats. That would solve things.
Aww.
You and your father. When did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun
Radagast the Brown, but goth and with
Warmed my
electricity.
back.
So we must go east.
That's definitely an aesthetic choice.
I'll walk you home.
You were visiting a lady your parents used to be friends with. Stop talking to her when your parents started picking up her weird wanting to be my mom vibes. That does sound creepy. And so while you're visiting the weird wants to be your mom lady, that's when you were run over by a sheep?
kings among wolves.
Are we still on
Is
that?
one?
And you've seen him?
Yes. I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
Terribly, disgustingly horrific. Don't worry, I got this badass sword.
Wolves fearing. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
You tell her, Siri. She had sheep, I think. Maybe we were just visiting a farm. I was like 4. I like the maybe she had the sheep. Maybe sheep just existed. Ah! Ow! Fuckers. Don't you run away from me and hide behind a tree. Whoop! Ow! Oh yes, just hack at the tree, Siri. That's gonna help. My goodness, woman, block. I would love it if you could aim at the wolf closest to you, Siri. That would really help me out a lot. When I change my There we go. All right, Gretka, where'd you go?
My, you're brave. My father couldn't even do that.
Mine could do a lot more. Come.
I would love if we got, like in a Witcher 4, if we got more opportunity to play as Ciri, because she seems like she would play really cool. List of antagonists includes small dogs, sheep, and a weird lady who wants to be your mom. I have to kill the wolves. I don't like it, but I have to. There's a lot of wolf killing in this game.
Look! There's something there.
Ooh. That
Wait
looks
here.
delicious.
Don't come any closer.
But
No, bud,
Who ordered
stay
lunch?
here. I must see something.
Ah, yes. Time to play CSI. CSI Velen.
Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Oh.
ew, that's horrible.
Stay there and look away.
She did not look
What's
away.
this? Marrow's missing. Interesting.
What about his eyes?
Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently.
Because they seem threatening.
Lips parted and
Like,
bleeded.
that's kind of why. Because they could be threatening, and so they've been written to be
Pain before death.
simple enemies in games. Okay, what about his chest?
His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs.
Your mom had a pet
Something
tarantula?
picked him up and threw him against
Ugh,
the tree.
I do not do spiders. I do not do spiders. I do not do spiders. Ugh. Fell out of a window into some bushes. They got into your hair. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, what about his belly?
Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tight?
How many times we gotta tell this girl to turn around?
The
This
wolf
kid is
is
terrible at
fantasy,
listening.
it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet.
He had a fall,
The wolf
and his leg got gnawed off, and his liver's
Shouldn't
missing,
get so smart.
and his belly's ripped open.
What do we do when the wolf
It's a hell of a
finds
fall.
us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No,
Rape
far more
seed.
special oil. Of
What did she
date
say?
oil, Spain, fool's parsley.
You certainly have enough trauma to be the
The
protagonist.
Wolf King will feel
Luckily, the
terrible,
cats got her a few years later,
You're
after my
smart.
siblings and I finally convinced Mom to move her out of the bathroom.
Did your father teach
The
you?
cats killed the tarantula?
My Uncle Vesemir.
Ever heard of broom rape? No! I think getting locked in a chicken coop was more traumatic. Whoa. Locked in a chicken coop? Whoa. Wolfsbane. We gotta collect some stuff. What else do we got here?
that?
Ah, more wolves.
Hide! Quickly!
Okay.
Do parents often send their children out to follow
You
the
can come
swans?
out. You cut him up bad. The Wolf King will be angry.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, orange, commonly known as broom rape, is a genus of over 200 species of small parasitic herbaceous plants, mostly native to the temperate northern hemisphere. It is the type genus of the broom rape family, Orobangusae. Like how you said it as if it's an obvious thing. The other kids at school didn't like me, so I got the chicken coop. That didn't happen to me. I didn't end up with the chicken coop friends. I'm sorry that happened to you. Okay, where is this wolfsbane? Come on, I need one more wolfsbane. I don't see anything on the map. Where is it? Come on. Oh, aha. And you finally found other weirdos. Yeah, absolutely. That's how high school was for me. Found all the weirdos and the theater kids and found my people. So, I'm glad you were able to find them in middle school. Certainly never been locked in a chicken coop. Chickens are mean too.
Greasing my blade.
Took a medication for a mental disorder. Keep it a secret for as long as possible. Yes, yeah. Kids are not particularly kind about having to take medications for, especially for things like mental illness. It's hard for a lot of adults to understand, especially children. Like,
it's dead. But a pig here? Must be a human settlement nearby.
here, piggy. Yes, absolutely. And like I said, a lot of parents still don't understand mental illness, so if I'd gone to school, I probably would have been a theater kid. It's one of the things I regret about not going to public school.
Through the cave.
You lead.
Through a cave? What cave? Oh, I'm sorry, you weren't caught up with me yet. I loved doing theater in school.
It's a bit
It
dark.
got me through everything, theater and music.
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do.
Hey, hey, Mama Pander, how are you doing? Justin, welcome. Good to see you guys tonight. I am fighting the King of Wolves. Ow, getting smacked apparently. Whoop. Too far. Whoop. I hate werewolves in this game. They're just incredibly quick. At least with Ciri, nothing is a true challenge. I missed the General Kenobi. Thank you, Darth Xerxes. I'm slow on the upkeep tonight.
Come out now. Come on.
Good. I'm glad you're doing well. We spent how long looking for a damn way up? We were stuck in a cave for like a lot longer than I want to admit. We found a corpse in the woods.
We're lucky we came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
It must be. We was returning
More
from the
bowl
coast
cut,
when we were
boys.
attacked. I managed to
We
flee.
gotta find a different haircut for these guys.
The little one. No details.
Ciri is very pretty, and now I'm going, how do I not?
You have bandages at home? Some spirit?
my brain is going, who?
I've not missed,
I feel like I should know who you are and don't want to ask, but now I feel like I
cutting the werewolf down.
feel like I should know, but I don't. But glad to hang out with you too. I don't know why I'm suddenly like feeling bad that I don't know who you are. I don't recognize the name. And once I do find out, you'll probably make me, I'll feel bad about not knowing. But a corpse in the woods. What is this, Teen Wolf? Oh, we hung out at Planet last year. Okay. We hung out at Planet last year. Who the hell did I hang out with at Planet last year? Jess? Is that who it is? Jessica? I'm assuming? But, oh, okay. Whew. Well, now I feel better because I really was like, I'm not going to know who this is for a long time. Now I feel better. Thank you. Well, hi. I'll try to remember that now. How have you been? I hope you've been well. Your parents started watching Teen Wolf the TV show, or Teen Wolf the old movies? I'm assuming by started watching we're talking about the TV show. That's the one where Tyler Hoechlin's in the TV show, right? Who's now Superman on Superman and Lois. I really like him in that show. I'm glad you're doing well, Jessica. Some with her. Styles is hilarious. See, yeah, I didn't know much of that. Either vampire people or werewolf. You know which I am. What are you? Yes, Superman was a werewolf. Nice. Geralt should be played by Daddy. Geralt is Daddy. Fuck. And the super hot gay werewolf? Is that what was he a super hot gay werewolf? I am unaware.
So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And
A topic for another time.
I get, what do you want from me?
take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate.
If I had to pick between the two, I'd probably pick werewolves, but if I had to pick a team, so to speak, but unless we're talking what we do in the shadows, because then a vampire I will be. You can call me Jackie Daytona, regular human bartender. How do I know I can trust you? Bloody Baron?
Can I trust you? What guarantees
Derek.
do I have?
Yeah, he's Superman. Forgot about that.
None whatsoever.
But the super hot one is the guy in the leather jacket. All the werewolves in Teen Wolf are gay. And what if I refuse?
What if I refuse?
This is how we
I just
talk
don't
in
want to.
Tucson, Arizona.
Sod off. Go ahead, but then I'll tell you the
Fucking
side
love.
and what
I
my
love
life is.
Matt Berry.
Two helpless,
Like, he's my
empty-eyed
favorite.
sods. Think
The
of
show
it
where the
as
vampires drank
searching
blood from a
for
dude
your
on
own
drugs.
daughter.
Yes, we we drank the blood of some people, but the people were on drugs. And now I am a wizard.
Shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
I fucking love that show.
I awoke one morn to find them gone.
What do they look like?
Can't start searching till I know what they look like.
You don't want to be a hunky vampire like in Twilight. Hey, careful. If you're a hunky vampire like in Twilight, that's how you grow up to be on to become Batman.
Beautiful eyes, green like her mother's. My wife, Anna, has 20 winters behind her that she'd never admit it. Dark hair, thick as tar, keeps it tied up in a bun.
That's a cool fantasy description right there.
You try to search for them?
Sent men out right away.
Your parents watched that. That's about all I know about that.
Peasants with a sack of grain. Finding
Yes, I know you're a
first,
vampire
stuff
person.
out. Besides, Velen's naught but swamps and marshy woodland. Plenty of hard to find nooks. If you're looking to hide someone, this is the place.
Got any enemies?
Maybe they were kidnapped. Got any enemies?
None worth mentioning. Worthless little pricks and angry peasants is all. None would dare raise a finger
Also,
against my family.
the movie version of What We Do in the Shadows, which does not have the same cast, but it has one of my favorite lines, which is they're talking about drinking virgin blood, and one of them goes, I think we only talk about drinking virgin blood because it sounds cool. And then Jermaine Clement's character says, I just think if you were going to have a sandwich, you'd like it a lot better knowing someone hadn't put their dick in it. Like, that always makes me laugh.
Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pour through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
That's what I thought.
Then let me work.
Fine.
Let him cook.
I shall go with you.
Let
The doors
him
are locked.
cook. I hesitate to admit this, but AJ, I trust you. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. And to display my trust, I will admit to thee my deepest, darkest secret. Something I would never share with anyone else. I mean, you're also sharing it with everyone on stream, so, I mean, trust me, but Queenie, little,
When she was a babe,
I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, share your deepest, darkest secrets with me.
Haven't got a clue.
That was the excuse every vampire used for why they go for virgins. Vampire media would be so much better. Right? I love it. Like, I just think it's hilarious.
what's a trophy?
My secret is, I really like the first two Twilight movies, unironically. I thought I knew you.
It is.
I've never been so betrayed.
Again.
You know, I know a lot of people who watch those movies, so I can't necessarily judge you for that. I just phased through that door. Oops. Okay, let's take a look around the room. We're still in CSI Velen here. It was Professor Plum in the library
He expects them
with
to
Miss
return any
Scarlet
minute. Takes hope.
and the candlestick. If you know, you know. Ghost
Walls of
Geralt.
color. Something used to hang here. That painting. Right size.
What painting? I didn't see a painting. Oh, Geralt saw a painting, though. Good job, Geralt.
The Baron and his wife.
It's okay.
Look
We
at
still
them.
accept you, but it will take a while. We'll have to get over this.
What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
Who wanted to hide the hole? Thank you. It means so much that I have
Gets
such
interesting.
supportive friends.
He's
That's what we're
looking
here
for
for.
the
We're
stem
here
of
to
that
be
candlestick. No
supportive.
coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. I'll look for clues.
Okay, I understand what's actually happening in this story, but what if Geralt just stumbled across a glory hole that the Bloody Baron and his wife have in their bedroom? What if that was what the conspiracy actually was? Like, he goes and he's like, I saw you break a hole in the wall, throwing a fit. And then he's like, actually, that's where I put my penis. Did I say penis on stream twice? I did.
Deep nicks. Hit with a heavy object.
We've got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy. Not to be confused with Hit the Road, Jack.
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah. Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
All right, let's follow that nose. Oh, for the people who weren't here before, we discovered that Geralt is just fantasy Wolverine, and this is proof here.
Breaks off. Could find something else though. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
We didn't even check this room. What the hell, Geralt? We didn't even check this room. You know everything you need already? Ooh, a letter to Tamara. We are more like a family. We support each other and help each other survive tough moments. Grapple with the past. For each of us has a past, so you needn't worry about anyone digging into yours. We've got a rule. Never ask more than anyone offers on their own. The past doesn't matter to us, only the future does. That and our common fight against evil and depravity, against perverse and loathsome practices of all kinds. And Hendrick's notes were just a bunch of ledgers and stuff. Alright, I don't want to pillage your entire room. But apparently I want to turn some of the candles off. Actually, no, I guess I do want to.
And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks.
Silver pantaloons and a smoking
Nice.
pipe.
Sandalwood. And something else. Saffron.
Alright. Oh, we found another scent. Where does this scent lead us? Sense of smell, healing factor. Yep. Nope, it leads that way. I was right. Well, I thought it led this way, but I guess not. Oh, it leads further down. I can't follow his scent. If it helps, the romance isn't the part I like, it's the world building. And there are hot people.
Well,
I feel like we've discovered that really it's just the hot people.
guess you just have to go wake 'em
Which, I mean, no judgment. We're here for the simping as much as anything else. We all know why we're here. None of us are above anything. Oh, hey, that's what that key was for. What's over here?
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
Fuck. A prayer. Eternal fire which lighteth our hearts and giveth us light. Heat us with thy warmth. Dry our tears, burn our foes, embrace our friends in thy care. Give my mother health, punish my father, help me fulfill my destiny. Yikes. Lots of alchemy paste. I don't want to know what alchemy paste is, but it sounds kind of gross. I really don't want to spend the time to loot every single thing in here for no reason. So let's just go back upstairs and find the Baron and confront him about the weird glory hole in his room. For the night is dark and full of terrors. My regard for literature is higher than that of the average person. And books aren't jerks. Their writers are. Signs of a fight in that room.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
You know, people always talk about how terrible
What are you
immortality
talking
would
about?
be.
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend
I can see
herself with a
where
candlestick. Missed the
it
attack.
reminds me, if you've never seen, there's an episode of The Twilight Zone
I don't know nothing about this.
where
That night's
it's the end of the world and this guy realizes that he has all the time in the world to read every book ever written, and then he breaks his glasses.
Maybe one of your men heard
I
something.
feel like that would be your hell.
bastard.
Be like you lose the ability to read right after everything goes to hell and you're able to spend all your time reading.
Whole land
Yeah,
smells
the
of
book
wine.
guy. Yep.
Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, Spy. Lushes one and all.
Your men Ervelus.
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. Was it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Yeah, because you got drunk and you picked a fight with your wife.
Recognize this amulet?
It's one of my favorite parts of New Year's.
Anna began wearing
Is when the Sci-Fi Channel does their New Year's Twilight Zone.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
Like they'll do a marathon.
Old
One of my
Cupid's
favorite
near
things.
Blackbow, and there's a cunning woman in Midcoast,
I could see that being your
she's
nightmare.
only recently arrived. If Anna were to
Yeah,
see
he survived the bomb in the
she'd
bank
choose
vault.
pagan,
Yep.
Not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Well, looks like I'm off to see the Peller.
Have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning.
He's a tough feller.
Rumor has it
this
he killed
Peller.
his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Of course they telling me plows his goat. Okay. Well, let's go see the goat fucking Peller. What a feller indeed. Nope, not there.
Think I got scabies.
Think I got scabies. Why is that guy just randomly talking about having scabies? It's weird. What a weird conversation to just be having.
Been in there an hour already. Must be strangling a girl.
Ew. I heard he's been in there a while. He's probably strangling a girthy one. I think that's a masturbation reference.
A new model toothpaste.
How may I assist you?
Yeah, the marathon is what I did for New Year's this year. Looking for a master armorer.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
You know what I don't understand? I'm sure if he looked long enough, he could probably find... Maybe, but like, with the entire world gone, that's going to be a tough thing.
Don't listen to her.
Yeah, it's either masturbation or shitting. Either way, it's a
Kind of armor are we talking
different
about?
style of
Light,
metaphor.
but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Jackass. Could it?
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll...
Constipation or pleasure, who
But
knows?
you know one
I
thing
don't
when it
want
comes
to.
armor. If it's got to be
It's a
good,
gamble,
it
that's
can't
for
be
sure.
right.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Torderoch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when...
Listen, mister. Listen, sir. You were kind of a dick. Let the pretty girl who makes armor talk.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Torderoch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
You could see the look on my face as I read
Say I
your
find the
comment,
tools.
Darth Xerxes.
Craft the armor for me.
I went, what?
On condition you bring the tools.
I mean, I would assume the same way that they have it now. Also, might I interest you in tuh.
These legends mention where the forge might be.
Yes, north side of the isle. in
Back
Clan.
to the game.
Clan folk carved out a rock face to build it.
Oh.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
Okay, you, sir. I still want to buy shit from you because you might actually have like some cool Gwent
How may I
cards.
assist you?
Do you have any cool Gwent cards?
Mind a look at your stock.
I don't care about anything else. Oh, I don't have any money. Shit. What are these books? You don't have any Gwent cards anyway. Do it yourself book. Is that a masturbation reference? Care for your sword, soldier. I guess I can sell some of this probably. Sell some of the stuff I'm not using. That is a lot of different runes. We can sell the worse hatchet and the worse steel sword. Make ourselves a tiny bit of money that doesn't matter. Oh, let's play a game of Gwent. Why not? Geralt is one broke bastard. I do all these jobs for all this money. Where the hell's my money? Bitch better have my money. Alright, let's just do this. Let's play this game. I think it's safe to assume it might be a dick joke than it probably is. I feel like that's probably the best way to walk into most situations. Is, if you're wondering, is it a dick joke? Probably. Oh, I didn't get anything I wanted out of that, but that's fine. Whatever. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I really didn't get any good cards in this hand. Okay. What does that guy do? I don't remember what... No, I wanted to see what is that ability. No, I didn't mean to pass! I pressed the wrong button. Fuck. I'm just gonna lose. Okay, that's fine. I was just trying to read a card, but I pressed the wrong button. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. We only have to win this round now. That's fine. This is fine. This can't possibly work out badly. Oh, we're losing this match. You know, that was just like the Family Guy bit of like, who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. You know, I know nothing about Gwent, and I have to ask, is it anything like Yu-Gi-Oh? Because that's all I know. We sort of talked about this last time. My joke was no. Oh, see, but if I play that, I'm just gonna lose to it. So, I done fucked up, Ron. Why do you keep playing cards, man? Just lose already. It's not quite... Oh my god, stop playing cards. I have to win one. Ugh. Thank you for playing all your cards. Do I just win both rounds now? I'm pretty sure I do. So, Gwent is its own little game, and it is interesting. Here we go. Okay. Passed. Yeah, I just win because you're bad at the game. Thanks for being bad at the game, buddy. I actually haven't played Catan, so I can't speak to that. But,
What is it, great boy? You.
oh, there's the quartermaster. It is a game that does involve like resource management and stuff. Maybe I'll explain it the next time I play a game.
Show me what you got.
All right, what have you got, pal? See, you have some Gwent cards. What are they? I would need another decoy. I don't have any other cavalry riders. And Cynthia's okay, but I do need another decoy. And I have enough money to buy it, so haha! Should do a video. Yeah, that would be kind of a cool video to kind of tie into this stuff. Because, yeah, it is, like, it is a complicated game, but it's also super simple. And that's kind of why I like it. I like games that seem complicated and have lots of room for discussion, but are also really simple. Maybe I should get into playing the actual Gwent card game. So no, but there is an online Gwent card game, like Magic Arena or Hearthstone. Let's read some stuff on the board. Our Bilberries died. My daughter Bilberry, a lovely girl and the apple of our eyes, died this year, the 4th of her short life. We buried her in the graveyard by the crooked birch. Crooked bitch? Crooked birch. Whoever wants to place a lump of earth or light a candle for her, that's where to go. Butkins. Gwent, looking for new players. The Sharpers, a Gwent playing society based at Crow's Perch, is looking for new members and opponents. Experience preferred, but we will also school newcomers to the game, but not return any coin lost during training matches. For information, see the club's chairman, Philip Strenger, known as the Bloody Baron. In the silliest voice ever, our daughter died. Fist fights. Any man who wants to test his manliness by slugging it out in the ring, come see us and you'll get to fight the best brawlers around. Smithy, Stan Fishgulper, Jonah, and the Sergeant. Which I actually like to read that as Jonah and the Sergeant. Like they're like the captain in Tennille. Contract, the Beast of Oniton. Good folk. There's a vile and dangerous spook, beast or devil of sorts, causing no end of trouble near our village, Honiton. We promise our profoundest gratitude and a sizable reward to any brave lad who can slay it. If you're looking to learn more, come pay us a visit. Ask for the alderman, Sobermere, Sade. Contract Shrieker. To whom it may concern, let it hereby be known that whoever kills the Shrieker, the monster that wove its nest near Crow's Perch and has taken to killing both beasts and men, will be given a sizable reward. Take heed that she's a dreadful dangerous creature, and killing it will take a trained fighter, not just a pack of peasants with pitchforks. Chet of Crow's Perch. Another good band named Jonah and the Sergeant. Simon and Garfunkel, Hall & Oates. Let's see. Horse races. If you haven't heard, we race horses around here. Anyone wants to join, come talk to me. I'll fill you in on how it works. But I'll tell you right now, you gotta pay an entry fee to race. So if you're skint, fuck off. Radko. I hope the alderman is sober. Alderan is gone. The Alderan? Fists of Fury, Velen. I suppose we do have quite a few quests now. Ah? We didn't want to be here. Let's see. Witcher contracts. Oh, we've got a couple. The Shrieker, Jenny of the Woods. The Shrieker, Jenny of the Woods. Kermit the Gambling Man. Fuck off. An invitation room, Kiera Metz. Series room. Where's Series room? It's back at the Bloody Barons. Which, if I say that in a British accent, sounds like I'm upset about where it was. Back at the Bloody Barons office. Pox on a lot of you. Let's go feed the gimp. Probably so hungry he's eating his own snot. Oh, that didn't sound very nice. Jenny of the Woods sounds like a goth band name. Jenny of the Woods sounds like an ex. Like, I don't really want to go talk to Jenny of the Woods.
Rotting corpse to me.
So Siri was here.
The natural obscurity of curses.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia Van Bredevoort. Where'd Siri get this?
Okay, let's see. To my dear friends Philip and Anna from Côte Lagouvre, Minister of Culture for the Kingdom of Temeria, Visima 1265. Whoever thinks curses are only manifestations of one being's ill will towards another is sorely mistaken. Shockingly commonplace reports of curses cast unwillingly on oneself or on objects in one's immediate environment. The consequences of doing so can be difficult to predict. In many cases, they lead to the harm or even the death of the person afflicted by the curse, or the people spending time with the object or being on which the curse fell. I have no idea what this voice is. That is why it is essential to take preventative measures to safeguard oneself as thoroughly as possible against the casting of curses. As an absolute minimum, Madame Amelia Verha-Cruz-Leon recommends cleansing oneself of all negative thoughts, striving to be at one with the world, and achieving harmony between body and mind. Don't worry, I too try to cleanse myself of all negative thoughts.
Dedication to the Baron and his wife. Siri must have used these.
Jenny, I got your number. Jenny of the Woods, I'll make you mine. The feral child that grew up in the woods, her name is uttered in fear and disgust. Jenny. Dun da da da. Jenny.
Thistle.
Thistle.
You're Gretka.
Thistle.
And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Siri told me about you.
What else did she tell you?
You and Siri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you. And a sorceress.
The children in this game
You're here, so I guess she didn't
look
find you.
weird. I mean,
I wonder if she had that friend of hers.
sort of. What friend?
Siri wanted to help a friend. Any idea who it was?
I just love that Geralt sounds like he's just smoked a pack a day for the last 70 years. Fuck.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Siri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Siri carved it for me.
She carved her a top. Uncanny. Ah. Do you know where Siri is?
Where Siri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone.
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Siri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
A green stone. What a gift.
Beautiful as gifts go.
Gretka looks like the protagonist in a Rankin
Show it to
Bass
anyone.
stop motion Christmas special.
Thanks, Gretka.
What an oddly specific reference.
I'm helping.
But I get it. Okay, so we do have to eventually go to Crookback Bog, as we knew we were going to have to go eventually. But first, we shall do some side quests. Let's go see Kiera again. I liked her. Hopefully this time she'll keep it PG-13. I mean, or not. I don't remember. If cigarettes exist in this world, I bet the Witchers would hate them, the smell alone. Probably. I mean, it depends. As someone who used to smoke for a long time, there were some brands I could not because of the smell. There were others I didn't even notice the smell. So, maybe. Or maybe they would find a certain type of tobacco that they enjoyed. Who knows? But we'll go with don't smoke, kids. I suppose you could see yourself in Geralt. The difference is that Witchers, I mean, I guess they are kind of born that way, but theirs is also the specific result of a mutation and not just like they were born that way, so to speak, which I guess, I mean, a mutation. All right, Roach, you've had enough drinks. We're going to see Kiera. So, let's go, buddy. But I can definitely see how you could see yourself in that character and in that representation. So, I'm definitely not taking that away. Kind of Monster House-esque. Roach, stay on the damn path. Roach, quit running people over, man. You're gonna get me in trouble. Why are you always looking for a fight? Oh, now you got stuck on a... Oh my god. Back up. Can you back up? Thank you. Oh, I hate this horse so much. What are you doing? Just ride, Roach, damn it. I'll tell you when I've had enough drinks, white-haired son of a bitch. You don't tell me when I've had enough. I tell me when I've had enough. Freaky when I was a kid, and somehow it got freakier. Going back and watching Monster House as an adult is eye-opening. That's how I feel about a lot of things. There are a lot of things I watched as a kid that I go back and see as an adult with new eyes. Oh my god, Roach. And yeah, it's always interesting to see how different things are. That's like, I was watching in theaters, so there was a special thing where they were doing like flashback Tuesdays or something at my local movie theater, and they showed the original Ninja Turtles movie from 1990. And there's a moment where one of the foot soldiers says, "Hello, Miss O'Near," in the most like stereotypical Japanese accent, and I lost it crying, laughing in the theater. I was like, oh my god, that's so bad. Doesn't Roach sound like a surfer dude from Cali?
Kiera, what are you doing?
Can you tell the time? Oh, he does? I don't remember that.
The maiden said bring me rats and healthy ones, not something the cat dragged in.
I don't remember that, but now I'm excited to like get to that quest. Cause like, that sounds hilarious. Like Roach just like talking like, whoa, what are you doing? Bro, why'd you want a magic lamp?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion to delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Okay. What you doing around here, lady?
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air.
Oh, I understand that. When it comes to things you didn't realize you watched as a kid, like I was a huge fan of wrestling when I was a kid, like professional wrestling, and I didn't realize The Rock was a bad guy. Like, I just thought he was a funny asshole, and I grew up to be a funny asshole. Turns out it's because the guys I thought were the good guys were actually the bad guys. Oops, my bad. Thought you were a female horse. What do you think a female horse should sound like, dude? Are you misgendering me? Bro. So, like, playing the village witch.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while.
Gross.
Long enough for rot to sin.
Beetlejuice, Monster
You cannot
House,
possibly
Nightmare Before
imagine
Christmas.
how much I detest this place.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I like all those things as well.
A strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything.
In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Okay, back to what we were talking about. Let's just, what did you want me to do for you?
You wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants
Of course, who
mumble
hasn't?
incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know.
I'm gonna write
I
my
must
New
break
York
this
Times
spell if I've been
best-selling
unable to
books,
identify its source.
which is gonna create a whole new generation of goth weirdos. That's the
Curse is
spirit.
somehow linked to the
Go
tower.
forth, weirdos, and create more weirdos. Be fruitful and
Claims
multiply.
in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre.
Yikes.
So will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Okay, don't. When I'm a sucker for a woman who tells me, "Oh, you're so good at this." Oh, all right. Words of affirmation it is.
All right, I'll help.
I'm not even
I
gonna
know
ask
you find it
questions.
irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
All
Are
right.
you willing to chat?
Of course.
I
Did you take my magic
no
lamp with you? I
boobies?
shall let you keep it afterwards.
Maybe not yet. Maybe I should be on guard just in case there are boobies this time. Keep them to yourself, young lady. The magic lamp, how does it
How's
work?
the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to
Do I
something
rub it, or do I do
magical?
something magical?
You needn't even rub.
It's both.
Just
Why do you think I
place
have a
it where
crush
the
on
light
David
bounces
Bowie
into
in his
its
prime? You should have a crush on David Bowie in all of his forms.
It might not be the most pleasant.
Except for maybe the one he has now.
Figured as
Because, you
much.
know.
Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a
A
bauble that lets you
Xenovox?
speak over some distance.
Why has it got
Tell me what you
lips?
see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Also, you better hope Geralt doesn't get lonely with that little box with some lip shapes. What's a Xenovox?
Never heard of a Xenovox.
At least it
Well,
doesn't
it's
look like a
just
flashlight.
a scope, but it's far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
Can't watch that giant cod piece. I don't think anyone can watch.
Certainly couldn't build it.
So no chance
Can
that
watch
Xenovox
David
is a
Bowie
catch-all
without,
with
or
every
in
user's
Labyrinth
one.
without
Not the
at least
slightest.
glancing. It's necrophilia. Darth already said he liked Beetlejuice. Tread carefully. Where did you get your little
So where'd you get the
Xenovox?
Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realise what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
Alright, well, I'm off to Fuck Isle. I mean, Fi
Anything
Kyle.
else Before I go?
No,
Fi
that's all.
Kyle. Yes.
Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle. Just be sure to come and see me off.
Fee fi fo fum Kyle.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just walk around with our special green lamp. Alright, now where is Fyke Isle? We go do that one real quick. A tower full of mice. Ugh. When I was a kid, I had a crush on Lydia, the only alive character. Ah, Lydia Dietz. I had a crush on Winona Ryder for many, many years. I say for many, many years because she kind of went crazy around her Stranger Things era. Alright, Roach, this is a weird winding road. Can I trust you to actually follow it a little bit? Winona Ryder is still gorgeous. She's just gone a little crazy sometimes. But, like, that's okay. We like crazy. Oh my god, Roach. That's it. I'm leaving you here by the side of the water. I'm going for a swim. Don't get lost. I raise you on one Nightmare Before Christmas. I have no crushes in Nightmare Before Christmas. We've found something that doesn't make Darth Xerxes horny. I honestly was not sure that it happened, but we found something. Alright. You're running through the forest. You're running through the forest. You're running through the forest. Bam! Tree. Hey, Roach. How about you magically pop up? Oh, shit. There's something over here. What is it? Oh, it's bandits. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh! You got a little ahead of yourself there, pal. Hey, guys.
Come on.
How's it going? It's a bit. I'd like to ask you a question, but I'll shave it for later. Ow! My timing is bad. But that's... Oh, come on. There we go. Meh. I already told you I like Crazy, Jinx, Harley, Toga, Bellatrix, the guy from Lost Boys, Johnny Depp in everything. That is a lot of crazy. Draco Malfoy. You know, I saw something. I'm not a Harry Potter person, but I saw something that said Draco Malfoy is only in like 18 minutes of the entire 8-movie saga. Like, he is not featured in very much of the films at all. Didn't know that.
We're doomed.
What are you doing here?
What? This
Hey,
old
at least you
story
guys don't have
you.
bowl cuts. That's
Making
nice.
offerings to the old god, clearly. You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
Oh, that's not good. The All God?
The All God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Mate, his ancient
Zuko style
revered by our
redemption arc.
forefathers.
That math feels off but accurate. Yeah, it was crazy to me. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I saw a TikTok about it, so I haven't, like, gone and researched it. But they said he is not in that much of the films, which is kind of crazy.
Demanding offerings and obedience.
Oh, I do not have a crush on Azula. She just doesn't do it for you.
Gifts, in exchange for which the old god watches over us, keeps us from evil.
I get Azula. I can see Azula. Like, I like that. What's wrong with your offerings, guys?
So what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me elves. What can we do? Such are the times, and they're like to be.
He isn't around 98% of the time. Yeah, so it feels like that probably kind of matches, I'm assuming. Like, I think it's just one of those where his character just has such impact when he's there, and it's more that, like, his impact is always around, even if he's not physically seen on screen. Zuko kind of redemption arc fits his characters. Yeah, I wanted, of all characters who deserved a Zuko style redemption arc, excuse me, I wanted Ben Solo to get one. I think that would have been a better ending for Ben Solo / Kylo Ren. Let's see what's going on with this greedy god. If we can. How do I get down there? Oh, there's an illusion somewhere? Where's this illusion? I didn't see it.
Oh, all God, help a poor wretch in need.
Oh, all God, help a poor wretch in need.
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
Yeah, I think it would have been cool to get a Star Wars villain whose end doesn't just go, I'm a good guy now. Like, I think it would have been cool to get an ending for him that
Avalanches.
that would have involved a future project and him redeeming himself for the pain that he caused throughout the galaxy. We don't have a really good redemption arc story in Star Wars, and I think that would be something that's really cool, you know, to really lay home the idea of redemption, which is kind of at the core of Star Wars.
Wine. More like vinegar.
I think Draco, that's no longer antagonistic.
All the same.
Yeah, I could see a good guy version of, you know, still kind of a dick Draco.
In his eye. Ought to use it.
Oh, okay, this is where the illusion was he was talking about. Okay. What's down here? Ew.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Oh my.
Pleasure.
Oh my.
Expected the all god to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants'
Y'all
expense.
wanted boobies again tonight. These are your boobies.
Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions,
We're not body
and
shaming,
advice.
but I'm just saying.
Believe me, these folks need
This
all
is a
of it.
handsome man.
I wash over 'em still
Mutton
as
chops,
they
one
do
horn.
land. But lately they
Whew.
offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curves and whey,
Yes, little Miss Moffat.
and you can tell them that.
Monkey's palm has failed me. Says more good guys can go bad, but nothing really showing bad guys can go good. Yeah. The Star Wars has a tradition of very simple, I'm good now redemptions. How long have you been here?
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so.
Villains do civil service.
One winter I
Yeah, no, I reparations. Yeah, I want to see them have to make amends for their crimes. I would have loved a story, and we could still technically, there are ways to get it if you wibbly wobbly stuff. But a story of Ben Solo
I became a god.
going around and
Maybe so.
like maybe not remembering who he is and just righting wrongs as like a Ronin in the stars, slowly uncovering his past, like something like that. Like, yeah, that's a man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. I'll give him one chance. You're gonna take the cheap shit, or I'm gonna kill you. Take a pick.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get. or I'll find you bravery.
I wasn't expecting listen here, lard ass.
Fine, I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
Ray has a lot of potential to go bad. It would have been interesting. Yeah, I could have seen Ray going bad. My problem is I'm personally more in line with the idea that I would have liked to have seen Kylo Ren stay the big bad and have Finn and Rey have to team up to take down Ben. And maybe Ben is able to corrupt Rey, and then Finn has to stop both of them and save Rey, and then Kylo Ren can just be a villain and die a villain. You know, I think that would have been a cool version too, but I have a lot of thoughts on all that. The villain dying at the end of their story and calling that redemption. Yeah, exactly. And now it worked in the original. Yeah, we're just gonna leave him. Let the All God do his thing. But dying is easy, living is harder. I think it worked in Return of the Jedi because they are kind of a children's parable, and in a children's parable, the goal is just to explain to children, and this is kind of Star Wars at its core. The point is to explain to children that nothing you do is too far beyond redemption. It's one of the reasons I like The Last Jedi, is it's the same thing. Because these are fictional characters and fictional crimes, there's not a need for real atonement. And in these stories, by keeping it simple, the lesson that you teach children who watch these movies is that no one is beyond redemption, no one is beyond love, you know, and forgiveness. And that's the lesson, that's the takeaway. Is it right? Would I like to see a more adult, you know, now that we're getting shows like Andor, I would love to get a story that is more geared toward an actual redemption. But that's why Star Wars has been so light on real redemption. Evil Rey would have been an interesting switch up from the Star Wars status quo. Yeah, but I also understand why there are people who didn't want to see Rey go down that path just because you know, they appreciate her character as she is. Oh, you guys are gross. Okay, you back the fuck off, okay? Oh, God. Oh, it's about to blow! Damn it! Ah.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Ah. Oh, get away from him. Ah, they're like bloaters. Like, speaking of The Last of Us, they're like these weird bloaters. Ugh. Sarcastic chorus out it pretty well with his Kiera summary. She's pulling a Vader with the abusive mother figure that was Shadow Weaver. I feel like I'm missing... Ah, shit, not again. Bad timing.
Damn, you're ugly.
Thank you, Geralt. I agree. Damn, you're ugly. Okay, let's go to... Yeah, I don't want to use a blade oil right now. I just want to repair my damn sword. There we go. Since I have not seen the She-Ra reboot, so I think I'm missing out on some necessary context there. Oh! Oh! Ow! My bad, yo. Nothing about She-Ra other than the ableism stuff. What's down here? What's down here? A box with some pants in it. I got some new pants. Pretty much said that dying for someone you hurt doesn't undo. Yeah, I also don't know who Sarcastic Chorus is either. But yeah, dying for someone you... Yeah, exactly. And like I said, it is absolutely correct. It is also not necessarily the message that Star Wars has been interested in telling. Although I agree, it would be really cool to actually get a Star Wars story that really talks about that leans into the idea of what redemption actually is, as opposed to the very childish definition that we get. Just gives them more to tell their therapist. Why did I just call Roach? And why did Roach come up out of the water? You're the weirdest horse I've ever met. Oh, God. I don't know why those bees are attacking Roach, but I'm gonna let them. Oh, shit. You're gonna be a mean ghoul, aren't you? Not what I meant to do, but okay, that's fine. Why are you standing there growling at people? You nasty. Whoop. Oh, shit. Why would you go to aiming at the one that's farthest away? You tell me that? Oh. Okay. I love that Geralt talks shit while he's fighting these, like, monsters that are very clearly not incredibly sentient. And he's just like, hey, what now, ugly? Like, he's just like me. Let's see. I'm just gonna create an NPC that creates a talking horse that we'll call when showing up in the weirdest places. Pretty much. It's really difficult kind of story to tell. It's hard to own up to your mistakes. It is. I agree. And that's what makes, like, what Avatar did so beautiful with Zuko. Necessarily go to what happens in the years following the war. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. There is something to be said about there is more to the story. Compare that to Riku from Kingdom Hearts who apologizes when you hit Heartless. I need to go back and replay more of Kingdom Hearts eventually, but now I feel like there's just so much that, like, I don't know if I can... What? Fuck those damn bugs. Oh, it's a fucking water hag. Fuck! I hate that bitch! I hate you! Stay there, bitch! Ah, you suck! Come on. Oh! That's not what I wanted to do! Bitch! I hate these hags. Dead body.
Here. Hunger or greed.
Had to have been really hard. Yeah. The years following everything that happened. Absolutely. There, like I said, there's definitely more that could be told in that story. And that's actually one of the few things I would really like to expand on in the Avatar show would be more about Zuko's redemption following the war. And you know what? He's also down for it. The voice actor, he's expressed interest in wanting to tell that story too. So I think that would be a really cool story to see get told at some point. That's what the comics cover too. Oh, okay. I didn't know if the comics did cover that or not. But BoJack wasn't actually sorry. He just didn't want to die, having that on his conscience. Sort of. I mean, BoJack Horseman is it's a good show for kind of what we're talking about. It's overall a very interesting show. And you're right, BoJack isn't the nicest person. What?
Millie, we gotta flee.
Oh my god, I'm just trying to watch the movie.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you? I don't know. So, burning. Ah. What? No. No, stay back. Don't leave me.
I feel like I'm watching somebody else's home movies. That was a boring movie, but okay. Also, every time I see rats now, I'm just taken back to Plague Tale. Beautiful games. Plague Tale Innocence and Plague Tale Requiem. Beautiful games. Very well done. So much fun to play. But also so very rat heavy. Ugh. So many rats. Literal waves of rats. Like, ugh.
Sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Nothing over about him. Too quick a death they gave him.
I agree. That's what it did show, was that idea. That an apology doesn't always magically grant you things being better. What I understand is that BoJack is a washed-up celebrity, narcissistic douchebag. Pretty much. Like, that's kind of a... What in the hell? Why did you go so far? Yeah, it is. BoJack Horseman in general as a show is all about that concept of I was a dick in my past and I'm still kind of a dick, and how do I sort of make up for it a little bit in a less comedic way than like a My Name is Earl, you know, but like just that character who was a bad person who has to kind of discover what it means to maybe not be such a pain in the ass. Enemy armor intensity up to a maximum of 25%. Let's go ahead and what does this one do? You know what? We're going to up this damage too. Why not? Whoop, that wasn't what I meant to do, but that's fine.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive.
Also, the horse head thing.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Look, man, some people have horse heads. Like,
Didn't come here to ask nicely.
ghosts. Geralt, fucking stop walking, man. Jesus. Okay. I saw a ghost, but then it was gone. I don't know where it went because Geralt wouldn't stop walking. Yeah, that's right. I'm blaming you for this, Geralt. What gear did I just find? Ah, hunting gauntlets. Those hunting trousers aren't worth anything. Okay, Geralt, turn around so we can watch the show.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it?
Ugh.
Strange it's still here. The nobles
And
are
My
the time
Hero
of it.
Academia has a crow head. Kuragiri?
Show
Kuragiri?
yourself.
Something like that.
Anyone there? Who?
As opposed to the Orca hero, or the cat heroes, or the kid who's just a black hole. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, we can't really be too picky about anyone in particular when everybody's weird. It just feels like we're being picky at that point. We're being pedantic. Once more up the stairs. My Hero Academia is weird, but I love it. Okay. Oh, it's the ghost I'm following. Okay. That's why you disappeared. Come back, ghost. 1A. I don't like this place. Nah.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Well, we found a switch. Is there an... Oh, there's another switch. Oh, does Ida need to drink gas? Yeah, that's a good question. How does Ida power up his legs?
Someone dragged something across
I mean,
the
I
floor.
assume the gas is natural. Like, yeah, Bakugo does sweat gasoline or sweat kerosene or something. Yeah, something like that. I forget what it is. Let's see. Who is the nicest celebrity I've met and who was the meanest? Let's see. This one doesn't appear to do anything at all. Oh, that opened it. Let's see. The nicest celebrity I met, that's tough. I've had the fortune of meeting really nice people in general. I still think the nicest interaction I've ever had was Brandon Routh. Because, like I tell the story all the time, I started crying when I met him, and I was like, I didn't want to cry in front of Superman. And he looked at me and he said, if you're going to cry in front of anybody, cry in front of Superman. He'd understand. And that, of course, made me cry even more. He was an incredibly sweet human being. Everybody I met that year was super sweet, but that story is special. Now, who's the meanest celebrity I've ever met? That question is a bit more interesting. John Larroquette was super chill. Your acting, he turned to me and said, fond of. I just nodded.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me.
He called my brother old. He was hilarious. That is funny. Let me think. I gotta think about who the meanest celebrity I've ever met was. Yeah, there's no need to fear me. You're a ghost.
I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me.
Yes, he was also the Captain Atom in the Arrowverse. Yes.
Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter.
Nice. That's cool about meeting John Larroquette. He always seems really cool.
My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Let me see. The mage of this tower, who was he?
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
While I try to think about who the least nice person I met was. It's like everyone I've met has been really nice. So I'm trying to think, are there any celebrities I've met in non-convention settings who were kind of a dick?
Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
Yeah, I can't think. I'm thinking I haven't had. I'm sure I've had a bad encounter with one somewhere. I have a local celebrity that no one knows who I've had a bad encounter with. But she's just a rich lady who gets drunk sometimes and is kind of rude. But that's not like a big celebrity.
Hasn't sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill.
Oh, that's cool. You guys are extras in the Librarians in that episode? That's awesome. Yeah, it's Renee. I'd have doubled down. Good sir, I might be fond of your acting, but thou art to acting as Shakespeare to writing. Pretty sure I said, yup, that's what I said, but I'd have to ask my brother.
He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
This story, if you listen to it, is really sad.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door.
Larroquette is...
rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they harm you, though?
Did they hurt you?
Cassandra was a bit snappy, but it was also like 90 degrees. Yeah, I don't fault them sometimes if they've had like really bad experiences.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No. For I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere.
Yeah, I had a bad run-in with her at an Applebee's, where she was just kind of drunk and rude. But
sleeping potion.
again, people aren't always themselves when they're drinking, so maybe I caught her on a bad day.
All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach.
Trying to think.
They tore me apart, and I could not even scream.
Oh, that's a horrifying idea of like a death. To be poisoned, like put to sleep by a potion, and to wake up unable to move and torn to death by rats.
How can I help you?
Met the director of librarians too. He was a super nice guy. That's awesome.
Only love's power.
She was sober and working when I met her. Yikes.
We could love a race.
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham. No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its
My
power
mom
by
took me to
forgiving him.
Universal, and we
Might
went to
cleanse the aisle.
Hogsmeade there, and the guy who played the Weasley twins was there filming a commercial. Oh, the guys who played them. Oh, that's cool. No, you haven't told that story before. That's really cool, though. Even if you just kind of get to see them from afar, that's really cool. So the curse is focused on you, lady.
Curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
That's going to be my new pickup line. My medallion started pulsating as soon as I talked to you.
My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your
My
blood
brother
ties
and
to
I
land.
didn't realize he was the
Based on
director,
curse
and we were
that
talking
is.
about how much we liked the
If
show.
you
Aww.
forgiving Graham, laying
Well,
your
that's
symbol to
cool,
rest should
though.
lift
I mean, I'm sure that made his day.
Loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Not sure I trust you, lady.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
Got a feeling it might be you, lady.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this.
That's
I
cool.
can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts.
Oh, I'm assuming you mean I just want to meet celebrities and stuff, but the way I read that was, I want to have experiences with celebrities, man. And I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. I pissed it off. Oh, that wasn't the one I meant to do. Oh, the rats. Ah. Not the rats, too. No, that's not the move I'm trying to do, damn it. I was trying to do Edrin or whatever, the one that captures, but I guess I couldn't, so oh well. Let's go find this bitch. What up, yo? Ah. Just gotta follow her. Super excited about me being there, specifically because of the fact I was a tuba player. That's cool. And over 18, so you could do more scenes. That is dope. That's cool that you were able to have that experience. Okay, Plague Maiden, get the hell back here. Where are you? There you are. Come on. Ow. Bitch. Oh shit. Whoa. Whew, I thought there were about to be two of them for a second.
Had to fight a pesta.
Can't keep telling the story of almost meeting the Phelps twins. I want to say that Mark Hamill complimented my Joker impression.
Yeah,
You just want them to
time
compliment your
Looks like I need to get
impressions.
our beloved to the island.
I'm kidding.
Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Okay, but was there anything else up there? I thought maybe there would be something else up there. But I guess not. Let me see. Let me make sure there's not anything still up there. No? Okay, cool. Sam Witwer is a very pretty man, I will give you that. There's the door. There's the door. Okay. Let's find our way off this rock. Let's drink some apple juice. Just calm down. Have a moon pie. Stop murdering people. I'll be watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. It's a voice only a mother could love. Okay, how the hell do I get out of here? There we go. Love the person who voiced the slug monster. I bet you do a stellar impression of her. I bet you do so much better than my crappy version. I think the owner of the community theater I'm part of is a minor celebrity. She's certainly cool enough. Well, that's awesome either way. Just gonna avoid these drowners and get in this damn boat and get the hell out of here. Maybe? Fuck! Get out of the water, Geralt! Goddamn! Ah! Fuck you! You fuckers! I was just trying to get into a boat and fucking leave! You had to go and ruin my day! Ow! This was supposed to be a vacation! You were supposed to start exploding. There you go. So the other one will explode too, but he didn't. Damn it. Ah! Gross. Can a man just run away from an island? Oh no, I can't. Because look, we're stuck in the water and there's more gross things I have to kill first. Oh my god, get off the spikes. Get off the spiky fences. Ah! Oh, that's gonna blow both of them. No. Blow both of them. Okay, there we go. Now can I get in the goddamn boat? Oh my god, get out of the water, Geralt. Jesus. Get in the boat. Get out of the water. Get into the boat. You also do a pretty good impression of Captain Jack Sparrow. She's also friends with ABBA? Huh. Like if she said if we did a Mamma Mia, she'd invite ABBA to come and see it. That's kind of cool. Geralt just wants to swim. Let me swim. This is what I'm here for. It's what I do. It's what I live for. If you've seen Dirk Gently, I can do a perfect impression of the holistic assassin. I have not. I've read the Dirk Gently comics. Doesn't help with the impression, though. Michelle's cool. You want to be like her when you grow up? Nice. Do. Meow. Meow. buddy. I just jumped through the sail. Hey, hey, Graham. Abraham.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to Fike
I've been to the
Isle.
island. I know what happened there.
I know the truth.
What do you want of me?
I'm here about that girl.
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
You don't want to tell me about Annabelle.
Poison. You know,
You want to go home and
couldn't save
rethink
her.
your life and do some death sticks.
What happened?
Tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You missed everything, Darth Xerxes. How dare you leave to go to the bathroom? Dost thou think that thy bodily functions... No.
They force you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance.
Squirtle and Wab.
Annabelle and me.
Squirtle.
But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape.
Are you sure they weren't just talking about rapeseed?
Mage must have murdered her.
I kid.
Ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell.
So baby, pull B over in the back seat of your rover that I know you can't afford. Pull that back sheet off. Never realized how stupid. It wasn't exactly poison.
Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
Never getting older. Why do I know that song? Like, it sounds familiar.
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses and rats. She was warm
Corner
meat.
of the mattress.
Rats ate her alive.
I'm like, I know that song, but I'm like, what is it?
Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It got popular in 2016. I listened to it all that year. Closer, but I feel like I'm gonna feel stupid when I listen to that later. You can still help her, though.
You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester?
A pesta,
More
a
than restless
pasta.
ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to...
I don't think I've ever done this version of this quest. Usually I just bring her bones back. I don't think I ever did this version.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
I'm worried that he doesn't actually love her.
Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward.
Halsey is gay, so the song didn't age well. Alright, let's go. Let's hop back in the boat.
I'm ready.
And now we hop back in the boat and take the boat back to the island. To Fike Island.
Let's go to the tower.
And now we're gonna go see your girlfriend. Oh shit! There's ghosts this time.
We wander this place.
I've waited long enough for revenge.
I didn't expect the ghosts to be mean.
It weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent.
Inhuman screams.
They're dead.
That vampire bat.
Don't think about
that inhuman beast. She ought to be locked up and never released. To see her is to take a sudden chill. Look out for Cruella de Vil. Just over here waiting for more ghosts to jump out of nowhere. Did you see the tower in this game with the dead guy and the girl with the long hair who hung herself with her own hair? No. Copyright, dude. You're right. If anything's gonna get me copyright stricken, it's singing something from the mouse. I make those jokes all the time, and I sing little things, and hopefully that wasn't a long enough segment to get me in trouble, but between the boobs last time and the Cruella de Vil this time, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. Corpse Ride sure is different than how I remember. In what way? Oh, in this way. I get it now. Aw, ayo, baby, what that tongue do?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well.
Good
Please,
question.
I beg you.
I don't fuck with the mouse, though. The mouse is mean.
Kiss me.
Oh.
Graham, careful.
Oh. He's like, do I have to kiss her? Oh, he's gonna kiss her. Oh. 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 We gonna find out what that tongue do. Ah. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh, the tongue. Oh. Okay. Whew. Lucky, lucky boy. He really did love her. Maybe. Oh, shit. Maybe not. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
At last.
Oh, damn.
The curse is lifted. Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Well. Okay, then. That is one way to handle that curse, I suppose. Oh, I forgot we've got both of the mage logs there. Let's see how many other mage logs there might be. See if we can find them for Kiera. This pleases Emotep. Imagine being French by a dead chick with the Gene Simmons tongue. Yeah, she's definitely got something going on there. I suppose that kiss was to die for.
What a shitty way to die.
Okay, we're gonna swap out that for, well, I guess I was gonna say for a torch, but as it doesn't look like we have a torch anymore, but that's fine. Let's, real quick, before we go talk to Kiera, let's take a look at that. Those mage logs. Captain's log. Those are contracts. Let's look at the mage log part 1. Mage Alexander's log part 1. Oh, these are kind of long. All right. My experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies in the shoddy and fallible research material I'm forced to work with. Despite his prior assurance, Viscerad is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my tests. Most of the material is starved and terrified, having been dragged here straight from the dungeon. I waste a great deal of time daily washing and delousing them before I will so much as let them step foot into my laboratory. Sterility first. As Marty Sodergren, oh my God, managed to prove in a little-known work, the attitude of a patient undergoing treatment can have a significant impact on the battle against disease. Unfortunately, the volunteers with which I am supplied do not show sufficient comprehension, let alone enthusiasm for the noble work in which they are taking part. In fact, it seems they consider the research part of their punishment. I've tried a few times, though I am but a poor speaker, to convince them that they are contributing to the eradication of one of the greatest plagues tormenting mankind. I had the distinct impression they understood little. But perhaps their stupor was merely the result of the early stages of the illness. Of course, it is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. The overwhelming majority of them will have to lay down their trifling lives on the altar of learning. But that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. And Zemasia Alexander's log part 2. I know it's the same person, but who cares? I never did like rats. Not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They are always listening when a man believes he is only talking to himself. And what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them, to a particularly large black male with a torn-off ear. At first I was overcome by panic. Was this a first manifestation of the illness? Of course that was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the tests. Meanwhile, it can keep me company and observe. I've noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none besides the black rat, and cannot hope for better. Vesperad avoids the laboratory, and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be risible in the extremes, but he explains the true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humours. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made her for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman. But as for her, I try to limit my contact. And that is, 20 days later? Day 362, something like that. My black rat has died. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspected he had become infected on accident, but during the autopsy I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained. Something which, I must admit, irritates the scholar in me. But, as mentioned previously, I'm not particularly fond of rats. Let me keep going here and see what we're looking at. Want to draw a mummy with black eye makeup. Long bang dyed hair. Why is this... Why are any of my voices giving any vibes? I don't honestly know. Funny enough, at one point I wanted to wear coal, but I was worried it was cultural appropriation till I realized it was just guy liner. I feel like eyeliner falls under fair use. Where's the door here? My goodness. Why is this place so damn hard to get out of? It's just a tower that literally goes in a giant circle. Meh. I'm not familiar enough with some of that, but probably. Coal is made of burnt almonds. Huh. Tell Kiera you've lifted the curse on Fike Island. Oh, excuse me, Fike Isle. Alright, let's fast travel out of this hellhole. Once more onto Midcopes. Once more onto the breach we go. Once more. Good old lead-based makeup and paint. I want to go read what's on the board. There's new stuff on the board. Repent! The ladies of the wood are unhappy, so the trees whisper. The offerings we make are not enough. We pray too seldom, and too often we take their name in vain. Manage your ways, good folk. Show contrition and fervor in your faith. For if the ladies too abandon us, we'll all perish in this forsaken bog. Quiet after dark. Take heed not to wander about after dark, nor make any unnecessary racket. Keep your windows covered if you burn a candle, and don't throw any damp branches likely to smoke onto the fire. We've enough trouble in the village without attracting more. Alderman. Looking for work? We'll do any job for a bowl of soup or a scrap of bread. I've done a bit of coopering and carpentering and have me own tools. Bolo. Old Millie's gone mad. Old Millie's lost whatever wits he had left, running around the yard in nothing but his nighties, yelling horrible ludities and smearing mud pies on anyone who walks too close to the fence. Best avoid his place, especially if you have a freshly laundered dress on. Mysterious dreams. Dear neighbors, I've had these awful dreams where I open my mouth and all my teeth come tumbling out at once, then turn into vile, squirming little things that burrow into the ground. What could this portend? Misfortune, illness, a barren womb? If you know, pray tell, and I feast you to berries and broth. Crumhilda. Yes, it was thought that the shield's green paint is what made Napoleon Bonaparte die. Hello, Roman, how are you? Why was Shield's green so toxic again? It was arsenic, right? Goodness. No, AJ, stop. Get Christopher Walken out of here. I just like doing silly voices when I read things. This is my shtick. Let me have this. It's my thing. There's nothing quite like poor impressions. We left Roach back on Fike Isle. So now we gotta go this way. See, there's always these mods for video games, you know, where you change the art and stuff. Where's my, like, voice mods, where I can change Geralt you know, into Christopher Walken. I say that, but with deepfake technology, especially getting to where it is, I could see that being the future. Okay, yeah, so I managed to lift the curse on your weird island.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you?
You're welcome, Roman. Thank you for dropping in and saying hello.
He knew the risks, but he'd also
Arsenic or lead? Was it arsenic or old lace? Mercury was also very common.
It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
Alexander there was doing some strange research.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
What do you want to do with the lamp?
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the eye's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Oh. Oh my.
All right.
According to Wikipedia, arsenic was a main component in the shield's green pigment.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
I'm all about important packages, Kiera.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Might as well keep working on Kiera's stuff right now. Let's go look for... Alright, Roach, get off your weird island vacation. Come on. I know you're terrible at this whole riding around thing. You're terrible at being a horse. But let's try. Can we do that? Oh, Shields Green was used in everything? I don't know why I'm just like unfamiliar in general. Oh, great. Bandits. Dude, alright, dickheads. Fine. Wow. Oh my goodness. Get off your damn horses. Sorry, Roach. My bad. Shit, I didn't see him coming. Thank you. Gonna kill your friend first. Sorry you had to see that. Now'd be a good time to run away, though. Just throwing that out there. No? Okay. Dickheads. Watch this really cool YouTube channel called Tasting History with Max Miller. Oh, that's cool. He does food from all of human history. That sounds kind of dope. That'd be pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. Yep, Roach again was like, hey, I see some guys up there who definitely don't look friendly. Want to go meet him, Geralt? No. No, I don't, you bastard. You're the worst friend in the world. Okay, I'm gonna end up getting myself killed. I don't need to run over there. Baker, Miller, pink, or Schaus pink. Oh, the shade of pink that they used that drove people mad in the... Oh, it's a damn water hag again. Oh, I dodged that. Ya bitch. No. Oh my god. I'm just trying to lay that smacketh down. Oh my god, will you grab the right... You're gonna die. Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh god. Water, please start kicking in now. Oh, really? Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Thanks, Roach. No, I'm just kidding. That one wasn't his fault. I was just messing around and wasn't ready. It's called Baker, Miller pink, or Schaus pink. Like how she doesn't aim the mud at Geralt. Yeah, but at the floating camera behind Geralt. You're right. The third person angle of the fighting definitely does not play well with that concept of mud. That's okay. I walked into that one. I got myself killed. I'm not mad about it. Specialized Witcher equipment sets are better than common weapons or armor. It got hot today. Do you mean like temperature, like it got hot where you are? It's cold here. Had to take my TIE fighter off my AC and actually use it. Yeah, it got cold here today. So, groups of outlaws sometimes keep hostages in the camps, defeat the bandits, and free the prisoners. Okay. It dropped to 28 degrees. Yeah, I got chilly today. Today was pretty cool. Okay. Texas weather. Good old Texas weather. It is, just like it's super late here. It is 12:30 in the morning.
Run, Roach.
It is 12:30 in the morning. We are at the 3-hour mark. Or at least fast approaching the 3-hour mark. Let's see if we can not run headfirst into the bandits this time. Not that I didn't enjoy fighting them, but... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It was worse. It was worse. God damn it. God damn it, Roach. I trusted you. You made it worse, man. We're just gonna save right here just so we're at least saved in case we randomly die again. God damn it. Okay, something's out there that doesn't like me. It's these drowners. Ah! Fuck you! Where even is she? Oh, I hate you guys. Oh, that's not... Oh my god! No! No! Not towards them, goddammit! Geralt! What the fuck are you doing, my man? This sword just cannot with how much work I'm putting into it. Okay. All right, baby. How you doing? Oh, what? I didn't even... What? I didn't even see it hit. It's probably because it's getting late. So that's probably... We'll go with that's why I'm eating shit right now. Also, I love how in the last one before I died, it... yeah, Roach is just on his way. But we'll give it one more try, and if I die again, we'll call it for the night, and I'll come back tomorrow, rested and ready to fight these drowners and water hags. I was just trying to see if I could get through the rest of Kiera's storyline, but honestly, I think it's got too much in general, so we'll probably wrap it up pretty soonish, because it is getting pretty late. It's already past late. Do you remember the name of the inventory droid from Star Wars Rebels? Off the top of my head, no? Inventory droid. Off the top of my head, no. I'll feel stupid if you tell me. But I don't remember. Okay.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Go ahead and just repair some of our stuff real quick. Just before we have to do it later. How bad is our armor? 53%. We'll go ahead and heal up our armor too. Just to make sure we don't have to do this again later. AP5. Oh, yeah, no, I absolutely wouldn't have remembered that. Alright, so Drowner, you come fight me. Okay, now where's the water hag? Because I know she's around here and she's the one been fucking my day up. Oh, there's so many of them down there. Can I maybe just not? Whoops. I guess we'll find out, but I bet we can't. Like, yeah, it looks like we're probably not going to be able to avoid all of them. Which fucking sucks, because they look mean as fuck. And there's so many of them, too. God damn. I don't see Mama Hag, though. Not that I'm looking for her. Where is she? I don't see her. And that scares me more than seeing her. I know this isn't going to do anything, but... come over here and fight me.
What? Lost your nerve?
Ever since you described that they or ever since you told me that they describe... Oh, that is her dead on the ground. Oh. I don't know why she's dead, but I'm not gonna fight it. But ever since you told me that they describe Geralt's fighting style as ballet, in ballet terms, it makes me enjoy this combat even more. And they say crime doesn't pay. Ha! Never heard greater fucking rubbish in all my life. It pays like fucking mad. We took so much loot from that old sod that we won't drink it up in a year's time. Not even if we down Macahan spirit like it's water and chase it with dry white from Beauclair. Some might blather nonsense about the gods punishing us and whatnot, but I'm too old to believe in fairy tales. Well, next stop, Novigrad. We'll sell what we took and live like kings. A motor car? I'll steal it. No one will ever know. What the what? The actual class is a R7 protocol droid, but he was being used as an inventory droid on a ship specifically. Pacifically. And yes, I said pacifically. Okay. So, where the hell is this thing we're looking for? Come on, Roach, where did you take me? Oh, I was supposed to go in the opposite direction of the hags, so I didn't even need to go that way. Fucking rude. There's a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel.
Off the road at high speed doesn't bode well.
A wild ride too. Mr. Toad's wild ride.
Actually traveling across Velen alone. No way that was going to end well. The dry red from Zubaran. Southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Leftover hinds of meat.
Anyone else have DVD collections of old Looney Tunes? No, because I'm old and I grew up watching reruns of old Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry and stuff.
Still intact.
Oh, Kiera,
Sense anything magical.
I found your package.
Now Kiera will explain this one. Human from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Come on, come closer.
Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen.
Missing merchant's ladder. No, we won't do that. Whoa, you're not old. If you're old, then I'm old, and that's not a thing. It's the whole reason I watch those old cartoons. It's because I have an old tube TV and a DVD player, and I used to sit and watch old cartoons. That's a lot of the word old. Okay, Volker, we've hit gold, old friend. Not only have we sold all of our stock, we sold it for 3 times its cost. Our customer wants it all. Wine from Beauclair, everything from Beaujolais Nouveau to the oldest vintages, white, red, rosé, you name it. Catabel Pass meat, pickled beef, pepper, cinnamon, cloves, I'm telling you, old friend, everything. There's one catch, however. We must deliver the goods to Velen, to a village called Midcopes. I know, dangerous, what with the war and all, but think of the coin. I've managed to secure a pass that'll get you across the Pontar. Then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump, and you're there. You'll be fine, Klaus. P.S. We'll split the proceeds 50-50. Huh? Yeah, that worked out real well for you, buddy. Oof. Okay, well, let's go back to Kiera. Roach, are you ready to not... I swear to God, if you try to get me killed again, Roach, I swear to fucking God.
Giddy up.
The old Goofy show, like Goof Troop. DuckTales, a woohoo! Oh great, bandits! It's these guys again. Great, well done, Roach. Remember when I said, "Don't get me killed"? This is exactly what I was talking about. Ah! You there, on the horse. Bandit. Bat. Roach, I'm done with you, man. I'll go on foot. Fuck. Lots of cartoons my parents, or lots of 80s cartoons my parents recorded on VHS. So the old 80s cartoons that were designed to sell toys. Yep. And the propaganda Donald and Mickey cartoons from the 40s. Yikes. Well, when you put it that way, ain't I a stinker? Gorge. Alright, Kiera, I brought your shit. And I walked halfway here because my horse is terrible. So I hope to God you say thank you. Girl, I brought you your shit.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
I miss you too, lady. I got your shit.
Those substances you wanted.
The one where Donald was an...
Finally begin my study of double arboreal racification.
Oh my.
But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Oh my. Fine.
Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
My brother and I, when we were 6 and 4, to stop yelling things from that episode made a lot more sense when I rewatched it. Yikes. Yeah, I can imagine.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Oh, little rats.
If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Not that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
My Tom and Jerry collection included the episode of the old blackface stereotypes. Yeah, there's a lot of those in those old cartoons. I mean, Mickey Mouse is a minstrel character, you know? What happened to the third mouse?
Third mouse, what happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
Oof.
So where did... Kiera, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole.
Oh
Left
my.
behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes.
19 as of October.
Evening. But if no, then no.
She says she doesn't want to shag us in the bushes. But she's going to. Fine, I'll do you. I mean, it.
Right, I'll do it.
I'll reach the ripe old age of 25 come June.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage.
Boo.
I shall transform
I will
our
reach the
rancid
ripe
wax
old
into
age of
something more glamorous.
34 in
It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn,
a little
everything
over
will
2
come to
months. 34. Yikes. Why not?
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight.
I said I wanted to reach the end of... Oh my god, with the stupid Gavella Glan again. That's the only magic spell she knows.
Neckline too modest?
It's exactly the same neckline she
Well, I
had
might also
before.
have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Off we go. Dinner's waiting.
Any port in a
Last one
storm.
there does the dishes.
So we got a teenager, an adult, and an old man.
Faster.
I like Padawan Knight and a Master better.
Come on now.
Oh, I'm racing. Oh, okay. At least I don't have to ride fucking Roach through this. Because if I were riding Roach, I'd be in trouble. He would ruin this magical evening we're supposed to be having. Also, we're supposed to be on a date, and I'm like, nope, I'm whooping your ass. I don't care. Oh god, my horse is running out of stamina. Oh god, I got penisy. We're in trouble now. No! Oh shit, we're going the wrong way! No!
We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Hey there.
No! Cheater! See, Roach would have ran me into those wolves. Haha, I win! Ha 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 ha.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
See, that sounds
Only a foot
flirtatious.
shorter and 5 stone lighter.
I do like how long his
yes.
beard has grown since he got it shaved in
Now do you see why I
at
needed
the
those
castle, and then has been in Velen for a while. Now the beard is kind of growing out a little bit. You could have told me you wanted to get me drunk.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my
AJ and I
shopping.
had, I
I'd
think,
like to make dinner.
therefore suggested I am kind of a
Well,
Sith.
will you help?
So you're gonna betray us? That's
If I'd
what I'm
allowed you a
reading.
glass of Zubaram
No.
dry in return, of course.
Well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there.
A what now?
Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Are we celebrating something?
I'm
All right,
curious.
I'm preparing myself for just in
Yes,
case I need to
a
cover up
return to the
boobies.
living.
So I wasn't
Well, that's
prepared
not what I
last
wish to
time.
discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But
Won't
among
be the
most difficult,
last.
correct? What happened on that island? Why I shiver at the thought.
Again, I don't know what the...
I sincerely hope you burnt everything.
Wonder what the reason for the
Cages,
difference in
corpses,
title
papers.
is. Good question. Is there a reason that the word Padawan refers... Like, maybe that's a specific word, but yeah. Didn't destroy the workshop, if that's what you're asking.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic. Thought we came here as friends.
Friends.
So, within, like, Legends canon... yeah, I know what I just said there, but... Oh, hang on. You don't have to ask me
Your
twice.
fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Close your eyes and count to 10.
I'm ready.
2.
I'm ready.
3, 4. All right, that's enough.
Okay, she's just disappeared for now. But the Jedi technically come first before the Sith, but I have always not liked that idea. I have always preferred the idea that the Sith came first, which again, this is me headcanoning things, because the dark side is easier to... Oh shit, she's taking clothes off. I gotta be super ready. But since the dark side is easier to learn and to master, since it doesn't require... Since it requires giving into emotions, which is like the easier path rather than like patience and the like, I've always thought that the Sith should have come first. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, shit. Okay, she's in her underwear. I'm good.
Congratulations.
I'm trying.
Do I get a prize?
I have nothing.
Me just being like, oh God. I'm thinking of, so that's another thing that is from Legends, the idea of a Sith race. Oh, I missed it. There's butt. I'm trying. I'm failing at this miserably. Oh, I definitely failed. Pay no attention to my floating head moving around.
Know what they call that constellation in
I failed. If anything, I drew more attention to it than I would have otherwise. It's too late for that now. I didn't think about it that far. Oh. What's funny is I can't even like really turn that into a highlight clip. I just have to, like, you just have to be there for the accidental boobies. I really tried. Oh.
Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something.
Oh.
Fyke Isle, the tower.
Oh. Okay, we might as well finish the Kiera story because we're really close to finishing Kiera's storyline. Oh, just the tiny me just going, oh God, don't look, save yourselves, you poor people. Trying to keep you all pure, you heathens. I like how he's got his armor back on, but not his gloves or his boots. He left those off. But, oh, whoops, he didn't put his boots back on and I took his pants off. This is not what I meant to do. Oh, goodness, I'm a mess now. So what I was going to say was, so the Sith, the Jedi become, the Jedi, some of them leave, they become dark Jedi, they go to Korriban, they find the Sith race, they adopt their culture, they come in with their superpowers, and they combine their powers with the Sith ideologies and create the Sith culture, like the Sith order, based on all of that. And so there are pureblood Sith and there's regular Sith. I just like the idea of, like I said, of Sith Darksiders, maybe not Sith, but I do feel like Darksiders should predate Lightsiders, because if the dark side is easier to learn, Yoda even says easier to learn it is, but not stronger. And so I just think it makes a lot of, oh my God, will you stop hitting me? God! Oh! Oh. As a former anthropology and archaeology student, your theory makes sense and fits historical growth of communities. Well, and that's the if you're talking about like the Sith race stuff, like that's legends, and that's not mine. I feel like, given what we know about the nature of the Force and the dark side and the light, I just feel like people would have flocked to or discovered the dark side more quickly. Like, since the Force is something that is inherent, that people are kind of born with and they have a connection to, if you are tapping into the Force with no training, you're going to tap into the dark side. It's going to be in a moment of rage and instinct, you know, as we always see. It takes training, it takes conscious effort to not succumb to those emotions and to listen to the will of the Force, yada, yada, yada. And so I think that it makes sense that the first Force users would be dark side users. And then from there, we would have people who would develop an understanding of the light side and training that power. That part, which again also sociologically makes sense. So I suppose both can be true. Oh my goodness, why are there so many of you? I just want to go see my not boo thing. Okay, I don't want to mess around with these weird dog things, whatever you ghouls are. Weird quadrupedal monster things. Oh my goodness. There we go. Whew. Alright. I think that's pretty much everything dead we need dead for the moment, so that we can get in here, talk to Kiera, and end this quest. Want to go see more boobies? See a culture that has no concept of dark and light. Yeah, but again, within canon, within Star Wars, there has to be an understanding of light and dark eventually. Like, they may not have that same named concept, like even the Jedi in Legend have the Ashla and the Bogan, but like, there is, I can see where you want there to be no understanding of it. It would just be different names and different conceptualizations for it, but it would still be kind of the same thing. Alright, Kiera. He's Force sensitive. Do you think he would have turned Sith? I don't think so. We see a very strong sense of like honor and loyalty among Finn. I think he could, like anyone can, but I think just based on what we see, he would have likely stayed toward the light. I mean, if he would have used the dark at all, it would have been like Luke does in Return of the Jedi. Okay, so you used me, lady. I gotta pay attention here because this is the end of Kiera's story.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all. Geralty Pooh. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
Oh, I don't like that she played me, but she did call me Geralty Pooh, and I'm a softie for women who talk nice to me.
Didn't come
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. My intentions are pure.
No,
Like a virgin
Grey Jedi aren't a thing. And I know that's not what you're saying, but that's the same thing.
Alexander was studying
The dark side corrupts. To bend the Force to your will is antithetical to what the Force is and to what the light is. Who defines good and evil? The dark side is an imposition of your own will upon the Force. That is inherently evil.
Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Oh, Radovid doesn't forget just because you bring him stuff.
Doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
No.
He'll make an exception for me.
Mace Windu, we'll talk about this in a minute because I'm almost done here. I want to pay attention to make sure I make the right decision with Kiera. Hang on.
Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing.
Bitch, did you just call out my girl?
Research whether you like it or not.
It's suicide.
This is suicide, Kiera. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kiera Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Well, go to my house.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome.
All right, there we go.
Clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
I've had versions where I've killed her. I've had versions where she ran off.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen. Beds free of bedbugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Okay. I think that's probably the best possible solution. Because I remember if she runs off by herself, she ends up dead. Other times, like I said, I've had to kill her. So we done good. We done good, kids. All right, let's go back to the main little spot here so I can catch up on those conversations. We have a little talk about the Force real quick, and then we will hang it up for the night. Okay, so isn't really okay. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to Mace Windu, Vapad, the style that he developed, does not use the dark side. It turns his opponent's dark side against them. And the way to look at the Force is imagine a river, okay? And a river that's, meant to flow unobstructed. Whatever the reason, that river is meant to flow unobstructed. It is aware enough in this case, because it is kind of an aware river, that it will flow where it is needed. It is the water, the lifeblood of the universe. It will inherently flow towards where it is needed to sustain life and to sustain everything in the galaxy. You might believe that you can dam that river and redirect the flow to where it will be better served. That might be better served for you, better served for other people. You could have the purest of intentions, but the reality is that the good of the universe is determined by the fact that this river flows in the way that it is intended to. And any time that you dam that river for whatever reason, you are impeding the necessary flow of the lifeblood of the universe. The Jedi seek to make sure that that lifeblood flows in the way that it is supposed to flow. Whereas the Sith and other dark side users dam the river to where they think it needs to go. And for whatever reason you choose to dam that river, to divert even a little bit of that water, to manipulate the Force, you are imposing your will upon the universe. And that is not for the best of the universe. You have to accept, within the confines of Star Wars, you have to accept that the natural flow of the Force is the right way to go. Now, I understand that it's very much like Aquinian philosophy. St. Thomas Aquinas had his own like school of philosophy, and the problem with Aquinian philosophy in logical terms is that every argument begins with the understanding of the principle that God is real and the Bible is fact. And so Aquinian philosophy is very difficult to have actual logical discussions with, because everything is built upon accepting that pretense and then going from there. Now, in the real world, Aristotelian philosophy, all sorts of other schools of philosophy don't mesh with Aquinian philosophy because of this need to start from this thing that we don't necessarily agree on, thing that isn't provable. And that's sort of the same way when we discuss the philosophy of the Force. We have to understand that according to the rules of this universe, the flow of the Force has to go unencumbered. And to impede that in any way is to do the wrong thing, is to do a bad thing, for whatever reason. Because you might see someone in pain, you might see someone suffering and think, I can use the Force to help these people, by using it to kill the bad guy that's keeping them all. Like, if you use the Force to choke out the Lord who's draining these people dry, but using it in that way, it's complicated, and it is a deep, like, philosophical discussion. But, like, exactly, that's why it's called the will of the Force, because all things will happen as the Force wills it. And exactly, that is spot on, that comment that Queenie has there, that to impose your will onto the Force is to damage it, is to attempt and again, I hate to, because I'm not a Christian, but I studied religion in college heavily. And one of the things is that it's that idea of taking the Lord's name in vain, assuming that you can deign to tell God what to do. In this equation, in this metaphor, God and the Force are similar in that you cannot deign to tell the Force what it needs to do, how it needs to help. You simply go where you are needed and help in whatever way you can, but to assume that you know better, to take matters into your own hands, to take lives, to do things like that, is antithetical to how the Force wants the universe to go. And yes, morality in real life is more nuanced than that, but Star Wars is fiction, it's parable, and it is fiction for children. And as nuanced as you want to make the discussion, I get it. Have that discussion in a different place, because in Star Wars that discussion is not there. The rules within the canon do not allow for that nuanced discussion of using the Force. And that's not me arguing whether or not you are correct about morality, because you are. Like, you are correct that there is gray to morality in general, but not in terms of Star Wars, because this is a universe that has very rigid definitions of good and bad in terms of their relationship to the Force. And I understand that that's frustrating because we want to have more nuanced conversations, because we have more nuance in our world and in the real world. But this is a world where there is a magic system in place, and that magic system has at least a few hard rules that have to be obeyed. And those are what dictate the story. Because it is fiction, it can have these rigid things that don't align with our personal moralities, with our real world. This is the fiction of it all. You know, and I get it. I understand wanting to have more nuance, wanting to believe that you could use the dark side of the Force to do good things. It just doesn't work within the rules that Star Wars has established for itself, if that makes sense. So it's not that I'm trying to tell you you're just wrong, you don't understand how morality works. I'm just saying, in this world, this is the way that things have been laid down. Yeah, and that's very similar to the dark side of the Force. It, like, that's kind of exactly the thing, but it's not that you have to have malicious intent. It's like, take out the malicious intent part, because what it is it corrupts. Because it's like I talked about before, like, anything that you do multiple times, anything that you do often enough will become a habit. And something that might be hard in the beginning will become easier the more that you do it. And this is anything in the world. Okay, so this is, you know, whether it's writing, the more you write, the better you'll get, whether it's drawing. But this also goes for responding with anger. This also goes with yelling, with calling women bitches, with, you know, talking back, with cussing. Anything that you do enough times, no matter how difficult it is the first time, is going to get easier over time. If you are imposing your will upon people, upon, you know, situations, if you are assuming that you know better than everyone else around you, if you are using things like the dark side of the Force, it may start out benevolent. You may be doing it with the right intentions, but it's going to be easier to do it the next time. You know, as like we talk about like Anakin Skywalker and the path to Darth Vader, you know, killing the Tuskens was not easy. We see that he struggles after that. But then killing Count Dooku was not as hard. Killing the younglings in the temple was not as hard. And then as he becomes Darth Vader, it just becomes second nature. By the time we get to The Empire Strikes Back, he's just choking dudes out for no reason. Because it becomes so much easier. You, like, whatever your reason for killing someone in this universe is, it's going to become easier the next time. And the next time. And that's, again, anything you do. So this is the problem with the dark side, is once you start down that path of doing bad things, of, you know, leaning into the dark side, it is going to become easier and easier to continue doing that. And so what starts out as I'm just trying to do the right thing turns into becoming a monster. You know, and that's just kind of it's the lesson that you have to learn through Star Wars. Because again, when I say it's media for children, it's meant to teach a lesson. And it's a lesson that adults can benefit from as well as from children. But it is that idea that no matter where you start on doing the wrong thing, no matter what your reasons are, eventually it's just going to be that much easier to do the next thing wrong and the next thing wrong. And like, until one day you stop and you don't recognize yourself in the mirror. If Luke Skywalker wanted to force choke someone, he could at any point, but Harry physically could not crucio her because Harry is a good person. I hear where you're coming from with the difference there. But yes, Harry at his heart was not a killer or cruel person. He knew what it felt to feel hurt. It's what addiction is. Yeah, the dark side is very much like an addiction. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of the thing. Like, you're getting it. It's like, one, Star Wars is black and white. And it is, there are less nuances. But that lesson still holds true. And that's the important thing to kind of take away from all of that, is the lesson is still true, that whatever you do, whatever decisions you make in your life, it will be easier to continue making those decisions. And that goes for the good thing and for the bad thing. You know, sometimes you have to show patience. Sometimes you have to show kindness to people who don't necessarily deserve it. You know, all of those things, though, the good and the bad, it's difficult. It's all about choosing the right things to lean into. You know, and that's what makes Star Wars so kind of universal. One of the things I really love about Star Wars is, like, to compare it to Harry Potter, like you said, the idea that you can't use crucio unless you're a bad person. Whereas in Star Wars, yeah, Luke absolutely can force choke people. He force chokes the Gamorrean guards at Jabba's palace. Luke absolutely can use the dark side. Rey force lightnings the cargo transport. You know, like, you absolutely can use the dark side. And it's easier. And it's faster. And it's more immediately powerful. It's satisfying. So why don't you? That's the question. Because you're right, it's not some, oh, I can't Avada Kedavra someone because I'm just not an evil person. I don't even have access to it. It's like, I have all of the tools at my disposal to do the most heinous, horrific things possible. But I choose not to. And I choose not to because it's the right thing to do. You know, it's like, it's like whenever anyone asks, like, you know, oh, you're an atheist, how do you know, what keeps you from raping and murdering as much as you want? And it's like, I do rape and murder as much as I want, which is not at all because of my morals, because I'm just a good person, because I know that that's just wrong. You know, that's the difference between the lesson being taught by something like Harry Potter and being taught by something like Star Wars, is that they have to contend with the fact that they could at any time do those awful things. But they choose not to. They choose to do the right thing even when it's hard. You know, and again, like I said, that's the lesson. That's where your nuance is in Star Wars. Is in understanding that it would be easier to make the difficult, or to make the easy decision, to go with the instinct, to get angry, to hurt someone. The difficult thing is making the right choice. You know, it's easy to justify why Anakin slaughtered the Tuscans. They hurt his mother. He was angry. He wanted revenge. That's easy. He was more powerful than them. He had a lightsaber, for God's sake. But the hard thing would be not to do that. Not to commit genocide on the women and the children. You know, that's the lesson. Some people learn morality, yeah, but at the end of the day, yeah, everything is a choice. It's just, yeah, that's what it's about. It's about making the right choices, and it's about overcoming that struggle that we all have within us to do the easy thing over the right thing. But anyway, I have rambled far too long about this. I appreciate you guys listening and hanging out with me rambling about Star Wars morality and stuff. Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. You know, like you said, just because you're capable doesn't mean you have to, or that even that you should. You know, Spider-Man, Uncle Ben said it best. But thank you guys. I appreciate this. Maybe sometime we'll have to do a stream that's just this, you know, kind of like a TikTok live, but just, you know, just hanging out and talking. But either way, it has been a 4-hour stream almost tonight. I appreciate everybody who stopped in. We had a packed house tonight for a Wednesday night, so I really appreciate everybody who stopped in. You know, we had Jessica, Mama Pander, Queenie Bell, Darth Xerxes, Zalden Prime, Roman dropped in, and a bunch of other people who I can't see anymore in the chat right here. I know Justin was here, but yeah, TikTok live, but no banning. Exactly. Yeah, but it's the same. That's kind of what we're saying, but the responsibility to do something good, but like not necessarily. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Everybody, have a great night. As always, I'm AJ Starkiller, but you can find me everywhere better content creators are found at Jedi_Starkiller. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow, and until next time,
You are now leaving the SK base. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And never forget, the Force will be with you, always.